And we are recording.
Woo! Last time on We're Fucking Idiots, we made it to the small little island that the Thunderbird nests on. We didn't die. No one died. There was no fighting involved. Because
That's not true.
there was no fighting a Thunderbird involved.
There you go.
Because it is a sentient being, creature, thing that we convinced to leave the island for a different area. I don't exactly know where. I want to say some
Around Raverin.
Yeah, sure. We didn't get fucked up upon returning to Kitty Vidi.
No, but two of the Dragonborn did.
Yeah.
We flew away, they shot at him, one of them hit him, and he went, "Wah!" And then they just disappeared. I think they went downstairs and took a nap.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's see, where the fuck was I? We made it back.
We didn't get fucked
Briar
back.
and I can't say her name right now. Name, please.
Portia.
Thank you. We're on a 6-hour tour of the wonderful resort in Kitty Vidi out of spite because they can't see the fancy part of the caves without spending a ridiculous amount of money.
They already did spend a ridiculous amount of money just to get
Right,
shafted
but
on
it's
a tour.
extra ridiculous to see the fancy parts.
Obscene.
Yes.
That's bougie bucks right there.
And we play pretend with the kids. We left on our way to the high city of Lorik. We made it there without absolutely dying.
We found another statue on the way.
We did find a statue on the way. We didn't die and destroy it, even if we got hit with rocks doing it.
Yeah.
And Rava has electric feathers. So does, technically, Briar. She's not in her possession yet. And so does Reelan.
I have a lot of them.
There's a lot
Also-
of feathers involved with last session.
Also, we
Oh, shit! No!
Yeah.
Shut up. Hold on. Shut up. We also killed the big owl in Kiwi by order of physics.
we broke its neck.
With gravity.
We treated it like a
Because
chicken.
of physics!
Wait,
Well,
it was an owl?
I always refer to it as an owl. Because
Oh,
that's what I say.
The image art had owl-like features.
Yeah.
I see.
The
Aura
Aura
Strike,
Strike?
I think it's called.
Did I say that right?
You have Aura Strike.
Cool. Yeah. It's a
Now,
lot of syllables
I
really close together that I
will-
struggle with.
I will point out that you guys in-game did not get the name. Nestor just spilled the beans for you. So you guys don't know what it's called. But above game you do.
Yeah, it's the big fuck-off bird that we snapped its neck.
You
Exactly,
typed
but
it in
fuck
chat,
off.
though, on last week, but that was above game as
Yeah,
well.
above
So.
game.
I wasn't even paying attention, so I don't even know above game.
Yeah, that tracks.
And that's what happened on D&D last time. We
Oh,
didn't
yay.
die.
We
Yay.
graduated from Glee.
No, that's
No, that's me.
Yeah.
I know.
Tori's thing.
I know.
We
Well,
haven't
that's
we haven't
okay.
graduated. It's we
We'll
haven't
never
graduated.
graduate
We're
from
just
Glee.
we're just taking that
Yeah.
class off for the
I
semester.
was gonna say, nobody survives that show.
So, we can't just take Tori's thing. This is never even consider it.
Exactly. If we want a thing, though, that's what happened on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So
Ballsy.
Goku did a big whoopsie.
exactly. So
Oh no, wait, sorry, no, it should be Vegeta. But
Yeah.
minutiae aside,
We didn't die. Woo!
Yeah.
read.
All right. So yeah, you guys
Or
have
like a day outside of Lorik,
yeah, like
roughly.
not a full day, but
Most of it.
enough of a day that you need to stop and travel.
Mhm.
Stop and rest before you travel.
Correct.
Yes,
But
we need
much-
our stop to travel.
Much
Yep.
less,
Yep.
much less time for us to actually see Lorik off in the distance.
Yes. Well, from here you'd actually be able to see it.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Because it
Probably-
is a
Probably not crossing the bridge.
yeah. The city itself is raised up, so you could definitely see it from a distance. So as you bed down for the evening, what are your watches?
I'll go first.
I will go third.
I'll take first.
I'll
I'm
take
just gonna
second.
assume Tori's with Zorsha.
I'll go on third.
Alright. Well, I get second.
And Darkalion.
Doesn't matter. You got 2 for everything.
Take your pick, good sir.
Or he doesn't have to take a watch and he just drinks for the rest of the time.
Third.
Okay.
All right. Perception checks from first watch, please.
Jesus.
I perceive it all.
Infinite perception.
Why is everything aligned weird? Is that just mine, or is it aligned weird?
Fine to me. But
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
it also could be a thing on your end for some reason.
Yeah, probably.
Because, as I've said multiple times, you're a plant witch, not a tech witch.
Exactly.
All right. Any conversation?
I don't know. Oh, shit. You know what I need to... I never actually gave you my health that I got last session. And now it doesn't even matter.
It might.
Well, we've
Actually,
traveled
I've
several
been-
days at this point.
Yeah, everybody
well,
should
I've
be fully
been-
rested.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't remember if we had a rest between rocks fall,
We had a
everyone
couple.
gets crushed, and not.
Yeah, it's a
We had a couple rests, but we didn't RP any
Okay.
of them, so
yeah.
That's right. That's why I
we
didn't
just
remember.
skipped through
Easily
time a little
past
bit.
it. Anyways,
Yeah, well, Reland speaks Ignan, which is a form of primordial, but I know that Rava speaks Aquan, which is different. And so he would be bugging her to teach him Aquan so he can learn like what the differences are between the minutiae of the languages.
so just kind of
Okay.
like let him go on for a minute. Like twirling one of the Thunderbird feathers before just kind of like reaching over and like poking him with it and just like
Bzz.
yeah, just Buzz.
Ah.
And then just look at him and go, alright, like, could have just asked normally. Didn't have to bother me about it, but sure.
Thank you.
It's all gonna be curse words.
That's
Don't have high hopes for it, but
He's gonna go talk to someone in Aqua, and they're just gonna be like, "Why are you a pirate?" Yar, mate. What?
like he'll say something, she'll just fuck. God damn. Shit. Just constantly. Just so we can hear the difference. Yeah.
You do so.
That's always been her. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're just chilling. I'm teaching him curse words. Playing with
Mhm.
colors.
Alright. Nothing happens on your watch other than Curse Word Central.
Yeah!
Watch number 2.
Alright. Trying to get back into here as quickly as possible. Come on, open that sheet, please, quicker.
Okay, yeah, you rolled it twice and got the same thing both times. Impressive.
It's strange. I only pressed it once.
Magic.
Magic Man. Alright, any conversation?
Unless Briar outwardly asks Satcham or anything, he'll be working on the letters that he's writing, detailing the incidents at Kitty Vidi to the best of his recollection.
I like to think that he's writing all these, but we don't have any way to send them.
Every stop he makes, he sends out a batch of them.
I figured. Anyways.
So every major city is just like, eventually they'll get back to Stone Sparrow.
I'm contemplating my murder. So yeah, I'm not in much of a talkative mood either.
There'll just be like the occasional check-in. You good over there?
Yeah, I'm just sort of pondering. Will that ever come back at some point? Especially since like when we came back to the city, the body was just gone, you know, and don't know where that went. So, yeah, yep.
There would be the occasional check-up, like, you good over there? You're sweating more than usual.
I'm warm.
All right. If I didn't know any better, it looked like you fucking dropped a wrapper somewhere and you're guilty about it. Personally.
I just feel shitty about the fact that I spent 200 gold on a tour with somebody who
And got
would
nothing.
not stop talking.
That's fair.
Oh well.
That's fair. I'll be sure to leave that note out of our party shenanigans that I detail. That you got supremely ripped off.
I mean, I guess I probably should have expected it, but oh well. Just back to square one in terms of my money.
That's an interesting note. Like, you just sort of thinks about it for a second. Don't you owe, like...
Yep. Yes,
And
sir,
if you-
I do.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Which is why we won't be going back to Raverin for a long time. A very long time.
I see you're gonna establish the debt collector approach of never answer any phone calls.
I mean, I'll have to go back eventually, but I mean, he's still got many years of living, so do I. So it's not like I have to go back anytime soon. And just hope that no one comes calling on me to go back anytime soon. Hopefully.
The suddenly crippling realization that you do not have enough to pay Corbin back.
Nope. I did.
And then you spent it.
Then I spent it all. But it's fine. It's
Sorry?
fine. I can make more money. I'm not too worried about it.
Between this party, we'll be able to find work.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Everything will be okay. I say, definitely not thinking about something else that hopefully will be okay.
I mean, I don't know what your stance is on, like, theft or leg breaking, but, you know, there's a line of work for that.
I mean, preferably, no. Unless the person, you know, deserved it, then maybe. But
Look, I never kneecapped anybody who didn't deserve it.
oh well, then you know, let me know if ever you need help with that. I'm sure we can
Yeah. Look,
come and do an
nobody in
arrangement.
nobody in my line of work got murdered for something that they didn't deserve. He says, thinking about one of his family members, like, yeah. Actually, that depends. I never personally did any murder, but I can't, you know, attest to other siblings.
You have more murder prone. You're more murder prone siblings. Is that what you're saying?
We all went into different professions. Some of us, I went into the simple, like, leg breaking and, you know, extortion and blackmail.
Oh, yes,
Work.
the simple life.
You know, a couple of them went into counterfeiting and fencing. And, you know, there is a sister who literally murders for a living. She's alright. She's a ray of sunshine. You'll love her.
There is a chance.
She's
And there
actually
with
very
people that
pleasant.
Do a lot of killing. Like I said, we just we just do it for specific reasons. That's all.
Yeah. we may be criminals, but we do have ethics and morals.
Exactly. There's code to be followed. I get ya. Can't just go off
When you-
willy-nilly fucking...
To be fair, it is a city of all murderers, criminals, and thieves, so somebody deserves something.
I'm sure somebody at some point, yeah, they probably did something. But,
Look, don't worry about it. If somebody collapses in the middle of the street, just don't question it.
man, Cardinals
Maybe-
Retreat sounds like a real fun time.
We do have some very interesting entertainment.
Like?
Well, there's my favorite tavern, the Skinned Yeti, which is known for its pit fights and betting, as well as their great Yeti sausage that I miss deeply.
Do they just have Yeti blood on hand? Because that I'm interested in.
I mean, there's Remoras blood for sure. I mean, it runs through the pipes of the damn city.
Yeah, that I'm intrigued about, not gonna lie.
But you can probably find somebody who is selling it.
Well, I wonder
If
if
not, you could
Remoras
probably-
blood would give me the same sort of issues as whatever that other blood I drank did on that island. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
One way to find out.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Look, I don't judge people's eating habits, unlike Greenland.
Hence why you and I get along.
Look, sometimes morally questionable things can happen, and you just gotta, sweep it under the rug and pretend like it didn't happen.
Exactly. How Zorsh just chilling here, like, you guys have weird nighttime conversations.
Oh, she's asleep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She's asleep on watch?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
check. I'm just gonna check to see if the child is still nearby.
Which one?
The one that it was translucent and fiddling with their hair
The glowing
next to
child.
Shorsha.
Oh, that one. Yeah, she's there.
Oh. I've never seen this before. I was asleep last time this happened.
Just sort of look over at it. It's it's still here.
What's over? What the fuck is that?
I don't. Me and K2 saw it one time when we were attacked by the fucking bird.
It just sits there?
It just. This is the second time I've seen it. It just totally just sits there, fiddling with the hair next to her. It's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just sitting at her head, just playing with Zorsha's hair. And
Does
the
it-
child has white hair, just like Zorsha.
Yeah. I was gonna say, does this kid? I can't remember. Does this kid look like Zorsha?
If she were a lot younger.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if it was just Zorsha, but as a child, essentially.
Could be.
Hmm.
It's really weird. I look around. Does anyone else? I'm just like looking. Wait, does anybody else have a weird childlike version of them petting their head? Like,
Nope.
Look, the only other version of me is fully grown and gray.
K2 shadow waves.
I just look at it and I'm like, okay, you don't count.
Wait,
It looks sad now.
wait, he's asleep and it's still doing stuff. What?
I mean, yeah, it's just a shadow. Like, I guess technically always there.
What? Internally, just thinking that K2 is just a darker version of Peter Pan.
I'm a more adult version.
I'm a real boy. That's Pinocchio.
You're doing great, honey.
You're doing great.
Fairy tales. Okay.
The rest of this watch will just be Bachelor writing will be concerned about the two entities that are
Yeah, my
nearby.
brooding is sort of interrupted by the weird child illusion thing. I'm like what's more concerning?
Murder or this?
Yeah.
Murder or the fact that we have a spirit that's constantly following us now?
Yeah, it's just a little strange. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna try and get the others up and not still be continually concerned about that thing.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm like sitting there, I'm like,
Saying,
what the fuck?
just under my breath, I don't want to be fucking murdered by a ghost in my sleep.
That's fair.
Yeah, he'll get the others up for next watch.
All right, third watch, perception checks.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it took us a bit, but seems like we're about to hit Lorik, huh? Be there by the end of tomorrow. Not sooner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that you intend to enroll Henry and Greta in the Mage's college, though. Although maybe there's something for kids a little younger than that.
No, they welcome people of all ages.
Okay, I guess I wasn't totally sure if there was a minimum requirement for age or competency, but
I mean, technically, I could have gone when I was a lot younger, but I guess I waited. I just didn't feel like going right away.
I mean,
I had other interests.
there's nothing explicitly stating that you can only be educated from this age to that age. You can really learn things at any time, so.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be like the only kid there. But
I mean,
it's more
I
of
guess
a
that-
protective measure for these two.
right. Eventually, a way to find a way to sever Greta from the curse that she holds. Help fix
I mean-
Darkalion as well as remove her of that burden.
That would definitely be the ideal outcome.
Yeah. Will you be welcome back at the college?
Yeah. I don't see why not. It's not like I blew up the place or anything.
I suppose. I guess I didn't really know if you're being asked to depart would affect relations.
I think it would have affected relations more if I decided to stay after they asked me.
I suppose that's fair. Hoping there's not necessarily like a tuition fee, but I guess maybe there is.
Hey, you don't have to worry about that.
It'll be good to get them at least into a place where they're safe and able to cultivate their abilities. Or something along those lines, I guess. He seems to have been making good headway, at least with Greta. I don't know if Henry's just necessarily slower, or if it's having to work around the fact that he can't utilize verbal components as well.
He's getting there.
That's good. I mean, I guess as long as they're safe, that's what really matters. Whether or not they learn magic and have the aptitude to is secondary. At least to me. I'm not assuming that our goals align in that case, but do you anticipate being recognized in the city, or?
Well, it's been a few years.
Uh,
Someone might recognize me.
Is there any
Doubtful.
potential that there will be trouble if they do?
I wasn't like a local celebrity, right?
Fair.
It's a big city.
Alright.
If anyone notices me, it's going to be purely on coincidence. I doubt anybody's looking for me.
Could there potentially be trouble if someone does, so?
There's a potential for anything.
Alright.
Lorik is the city of opportunity. And some of those opportunities are not the best.
In whatever form opportunity may take. Wonder if they'll have, I don't know, libraries that have more information than just local legends and stuff like that. Something with more actual substance. I've been meaning to research a lot of things, but I just haven't had the resources to be able to.
Well, I mean, the consortium has a pretty diverse library, but it's usually only...
Members on.
It's available to students, faculty, and special cases. So, you'd have to make a special case.
Right. I don't suppose just idle knowledge for the sake of it would be enough of a special case to apply.
Might require a demonstration. Have you
I don't
ever
know if-
given a lecture before, Edward?
Not exactly. No. I guess I am a officially recognized doctor now. That might lend some credence. Might be able to workshop something if necessary, but it's not absolutely vital that I gain the ability to enter their stores of knowledge. Would just be useful.
Edward, it just occurred to me, I don't think I know your last name. Either you told us and I forgot, or never thought to ask. But now that you're a doctor,
What?
I thought it'd be nice to know more than just Dr. Edward. That doesn't exactly have a good ring to it.
Southman. Southman.
Doesn't your family shop in the north end of the forest?
I wasn't the one to make the location. That would be my father.
It's got an interesting idea for branding.
My father had a very strange sense of humor at times.
He's like, it's just now dawning on him.
Yeah. Yeah, Edward never had cause to think about that. Yeah, okay. That and my father was at least from Callan Falls, so it made sense to set up shop where he knew people there.
Dr. South. That's better than Dr. Edward.
I mean,
he could go full name, Dr. Edward Southman.
it certainly could. It certainly sounds, I guess, more professional. Formal, but
People respect titles, Edward. I'd lean into it.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, any knowledge they have might be useful now that I've been forced more to understand exactly what I can do. Before it was more of just, oh, I can do this, and now it's more, okay, I actually understand why I can do this, and why this works, and all that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Guess so.
That's when the conversation ends, and she's like, "Where's Darkada?" And he's being dragged off by, like, a fucking dire moose or something.
Dire moose. Alright.
I mean, it makes about as much sense as a were chicken.
Who are we kidding? Moose are already dire deer anyways.
I mean, giant elk exist.
It's true. But they're not dire.
Oh my god.
Don't say anything. The consequences could be dire.
Anything.
Rocks fall, Edward dies.
No, you just got his doctorate.
He just got his medical license.
Breaking news: Doctor crushed by avalanche.
Inexplicable avalanche from the sky. Meteorologist confused.
He couldn't even save himself.
Ironic, he could save others from death, but not himself. Anyways.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
democracy.
Alright, yeah, you all awaken in the morning having completed your long rest.
Yay, we did things.
God damn it, Krista.
Long rested hard as fuck.
That sounds like a medical problem. That's
Yeah,
animals,
right.
not Yeah, that's 8 hours.
Doctor for
That's twice the time you need to consult a doctor for.
I need 2 doctors.
You better be 3 just to be safe.
They're desert specialists.
Alright, I guess we're going to Sarnath. And who's forward?
March.
Forward.
Alright. You guys travel for a good chunk of the day before reaching the base of the hillside that is Lorik. It doesn't rest on a mountain like Brand, but it's definitely a large hill. The path that goes up to the high city of Lorik kind of spirals around the hill.
Of course it does, because fuck efficiency.
Yep.
But also at the same time, it's probably the only way to get up the hill, so you know.
Yep.
Other than magic.
Yep.
We don't exactly have the magic to lift an entire Jamal.
Unfortunately.
An entire Jamal.
Yes. I'd like to order an entire Jamal.
Ultimately, my goal is to have the ability to lift a Jamal and a half.
Look, we just need to get we just need to get Jamal some boots of flying.
Yes, then he will be the right amount of terrifying.
It'll be terrifying for us underneath him with the carriage. Oh fuck! Oh shit! We're just a permanent anchor on Jamal. Yeah, that's when we need the palisade. Guess we're going up the spiral path.
Alright. Yeah, you take the long wind around the hillside up to the high city of Lorik.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you just kind of, before you know it, you just enter at the top of the hill. You just enter into like a market square, like immediately.
Oh.
As we're like
Okay.
pressing to the top though, and like we're like right about to get there, we're like, hey, K2, probably should have asked this earlier, but should we look out for anything in particular while we're here?
I'd keep a hand on your person.
Okay, well that's a given, but
Keep a hand on your person. Briar puts a hand on Zorsha. This is my person.
This
And then Zorsha just brushes it off. Just no.
everybody
This is
buddy
my
up.
This is my designated person.
It's my designated person. Everyone goes to like Atrimir Rava. We need the strong people to protect the squishies.
Squishies.
Alright, well, yeah, let's go.
Boom, Market Square.
Also,
Oh!
don't buy anything from anyone that can't tell you where they got it.
What? What?
I think
Okay,
that
now I
goes
just want to
from-
buy everything.
Just sort of looks to K2 like I think that goes from most places.
Well, I mean, City of Opportunity, I suppose. City of Thieves doesn't have quite the ring to it.
Not thieves, just
Strange circumstances of acquisition that might
no.
not
I
be
mean, like people who buy things at a lower price than try to sell it themselves as like an exotic thing. Like if they can't tell you exactly where they got it, then it's bullshit and it's overpriced.
So Lord, this has a rampant scalping market.
Especially on the streets, yes.
This is where all those 3090s went.
What? Is that some thief term I don't understand?
It's this fancy new technology. It's all the rage.
Alright, anyways.
Who knows? We might actually be able to get some answers about some weird shit.
Some weird shit.
There's a lot of weird shit that has happened to us in the past couple days.
Find out about some weird shit. Like the coming storm of strange, colorful letters coming from the south. I literally just noticed that.
What? Oh! Oh my god!
Literally,
Yeah!
I scrolled down, I was like, what the fuck?
Somebody was busy.
Krista?
No.
Josh?
That's not me.
Was that Tori?
No.
God, you basically just caught Tori marker and drawing on the walls. It's like, Tori, are you drawing on the walls? No!
I didn't know how long it was gonna take people to find it. I've been doing this since we started.
Oh wow, I thought that was something from last week.
No, I just started it
I
tonight.
saw it as it was going, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah, okay.
That's funny.
Hello, Fisher friends. Not only.
I started with just the smiley faces in blue to try and keep them like the color of the sea, sort of, to like blend them in, and then I was like, fuck it, and then just did the whole color palette that Roll20 had to offer across 2 lines, and I was like, alright, well now what? And I was like, alphabet, now fuck, now what? Numbers, alright, now what? And I was like,
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
and then I was like, alright, now what? I've got this random space, and then I gave Quispimus some extra detailing.
Oh boy.
And then I was like, alright, now what?
This is.
Jesus.
I was just gonna keep going up and up and up until nobody noticed.
Oh, God.
Oh, my.
That was like
Well-
an hour of effort, Josh.
Yeah, no, she just sat there. She's like
Gone.
at the very
Reduced
far
to
right
atoms.
corner. I'm like, what? When it was like 3 smiley faces deep, I'm like, yes. So I've just been watching
Gone.
it the
Yeah.
entire
Reduced to
time.
atoms.
Well, it's a good thing I actually scrolled down and
Yes!
It's
And-
immortalized.
and
Yeah.
and showed the viewers.
Excellent.
So they didn't know what the fuck are they talking about?
No,
Yeah,
I can
'cause
go
I had
back
no
and
clue.
remember.
Yeah, I thought that was just Mike making some bullshit up.
I mean,
As
They
soon
got
as
to see it for
something-
all of 20 seconds.
My
Who
my
knows?
mouse
It
like
might
stopped
be-
moving.
it might be canon now. Who knows?
Oh,
It's just a massive torrent of wild magic coming from Bushwood.
As soon
The
as Mike
magic
was
is
just
coming
like
back.
the colorful letters from the south, I just stopped everything I was doing and I was like, oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
Been found.
At least we know.
We've been had. Egad!
So after I started sharing this with Savannah in my other group chat, and that's literally what I said was I took a picture of it and I'm like, we've been had.
At least we know who was the class dueler.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, my apologies. We
I don't have that much of mouse control. I would have started adding shit too. Anyways.
Anyway,
Okay, so we don't have to worry about any scorned lovers or anything from you, Mike, or K2.
who the fuck is Mike?
Sorry, K2.
I think he's coming up with a false name for you, K2.
Jeff?
If you have
Okay,
a-
so you-
if you have to
so
come
you
up
did-
with a false name, come up with something that starts with a K, like Kevin.
Stay on brand.
Wait,
Okay, so you didn't like. So as far as we know, there's nobody out to like torch the carriage for Jamal or break the wheels.
I don't think so. I mean, sure, I I've had a few breakups, but like I don't think they're torture wagon breakups.
Okay, so no like husbands that are seeking revenge either.
Oh, they don't know about me.
Just like subconsciously, she's just like high five.
Meanwhile, there's a look of concern and disappointment from Matrimir.
Right. So I guess our first order of business would be to enroll the children.
No. We need to get some supplies first. Which
Alright.
could go shopping, but before we go shopping, should probably
Find a place to stay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't know it. You don't have like a friend from school that you can crash on their couch with.
I don't need a friend from school to crash on the couch with. I'm just going to take us to my apartment.
Huh, that works.
And I go to my apartment, Josh.
Do you pay rent?
All right.
There's now more questions from Asher. It's like what? You have a lease? Like rent?
No. The hell's wrong with you? I own the building.
What?
What? there's not just more questions. Like he's a landlord. I knew there was
He's
more.
a landlord.
Yeah.
It's not as if like, you got money. It's just like, oh, you must be a landlord.
yeah. We come back and it's just the building manager. Just, oh, good, you're back. Just a sack with like 5,000 platinum.
Oh my god.
Just like fuck, he rolling in it.
What do you mean you own the building?
Well, when I came here to go to school, I didn't exactly want to be living out of like a bar, like attic, so I bought a building.
Okay, again, I feel like you're glossing over the part where it's not like I bought a room or I bought an apartment or I bought a house. You bought a building.
Yes.
Do you
What?
just have like some abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town that you also own?
How expensive was this building?
I don't know. I didn't cover the paperwork.
What? So
You
someone
s-
just rolled up and you just signed on the dotted line and that's it?
It's good to know that if I
Yeah.
need. It's good to know that if I need K2 to sign away his life, he'll do it without reading the paperwork.
I'm gonna sign away my life. Why the hell would I do that?
It just sounds like you bought a building, not a life sentence.
Yeah, guys, you're making it out a lot crazier than it is. It's a big city. I own one like building.
I mean,
How much did it cost, and how did you acquire the funds to purchase it?
I just told you I don't know the exact amount. It was years ago, and I didn't handle the paperwork. And as for where I got the funds, I just had it.
right.
I
well,
have to see
mean,
this building.
I
Yeah,
do too.
we could be making this
'cause-
out to be a lot bigger of a deal than it actually is.
He's
I mean,
making
you
this
can-
out to be extremely simple, and it doesn't sound like the sort of thing that comes extremely simply.
As far as I
Well,
know, the housing
see,
market in
when-
most places is not easy to get into.
We'll see when we get there.
I just thought K2 was slumming it with me, and now I feel betrayed.
Briar's like, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and his home ownership.
I mean, I'm a homeowner too, but like, I don't own an entire fucking building. I just have a house.
A house
mean,
is a building.
Yeah.
A very small
Yes,
building.
but nobody walks up to their house and goes, "Ah, yes, welcome to my building."
So when I hear building, I'm thinking large structure.
like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like abandoned warehouse with a bat cave.
Why would I live in a
cave.
warehouse? You put stuff in a warehouse.
This is coming from the guy who also did underground magic dueling.
Yeah.
You telling me that I can't assume that by chance you might have a secret abandoned warehouse where you?
No, I'm
fucking
not
hide
saying I
shit?
don't have a secret abandoned warehouse. I'm saying why would I live there?
You do have a secret abandoned warehouse.
Put a finger up to my lips.
Be like, you bastard!
Come to realize this. This is where we just realized that he's just Batman of the city.
Alright, so you're
Batman
building.
doesn't go get drunk with his friends in 3 towns over.
He also doesn't really
Yeah,
go
he's more like
anywhere
the Green
besides
Arrow.
Gotham.
Yeah. K2 has some real Oliver Queen vibes.
Yeah, that's closer. K2's also not that angsty.
I feel like the entire image I had built up of you in my mind has just been shattered with this news of you owning a building.
All right, so
And that's
you
what,
guys- you guys-
and that's when it turns out, not be that
all
big.
right. So this is a very important question.
Oh god.
So Mike,
Yeah.
does K2's building have its own stables?
That's a great question.
Does he have a 2-car garage?
Is it big enough for an elephant? Because maybe he has like a little one for like a singular horse or 2, but does it fit an elephant?
And
I guess
again,
we also just don't know how extravagant the building is yet.
I would say it would have its own stables, but maybe not big enough for Jamal because an elephant is kind of a large creature.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
'Cause
huge
it-
creatures. Yeah.
It's more of a private, it's not like everybody that lives in the building uses it. It's more of like my own personal garage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
so we can park the horses there.
All of a sudden, I'm getting fancy little daddy's boy vibes from K2.
I know.
What do you mean?
I'm
From
getting, like,
K2 that's
Upper
Look,
East
that's
Side,
just, like-
rich kid.
that's just like all sorcerers to some degree.
I can't believe you're only getting those vibes now.
Oh my god.
I thought you were just like a
You
down on
drank
his luck.
anything and sang in bars to get like. What do you mean we're only
Just-
thinking
look,
of this now?
Just because he has money somewhere doesn't mean he can't still slum it.
I thought he was like, I thought he was this rogue, like swashbuckler type, and it turns out he's just playing at being poor. So he's just playing at being poor because he got bored with being rich.
He is an entitled rich kid. He got so bored being rich, and he was like, "I'm gonna go slum it with these guys."
God, he is like he's that
Christ.
one guy in like every friend group I had in high school. We know that guy.
I bet you like. I bet K2 loves to play the guitar too, doesn't he?
I actually play several instruments.
Yeah, I'm not.
Only rich
I like
people
how, like,
know
everyone's
music.
still turning on him now, and it's just like
Because everything we know about him is apparently a lie.
It's not a lie.
Daddy's magic. Daddy's magic. Daddy's magic.
Anyways,
Anyway,
I'm sorry, this
Yeah.
is too good.
so I guess we should find somewhere to put Jamal because there's not going to be room for him.
You can't just
There.
like park him on the driveway.
You can't just
driveway.
like buy out a floor to like park the elephant somewhere, or is that too much for you?
Or do you not want to pay for
You know,
validated
actually, we could just leave him at the fountain.
I'm just giving Briar the look of like this motherfucker and his building and his private stables.
The problem is getting him inside of the lobby to get to the fountain. I don't think the doors are elephant sized.
Well, is there a stable somewhere in this city that we could just leave Jamal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is we should.
Is there
leave-
one nearby your building?
Yeah, it's near the dock, so there's probably like one like for
don't-
like large.
I don't know why you are
Nice.
saying such.
Let me guess. Do you want a boat too?
I feel like you're attacking me.
What gave you that impression?
The fact that you're using your words as weapons, for one. I can feel that, and it's not even directed at me.
I feel like there's a mutual feeling between myself and Briar. It's like this motherfucker and his homeownership bullshit.
Deception. Disgrace.
Christ.
I don't think I would have a ship. I think, but like it wouldn't be hard to acquire a ship. It would, but like I wouldn't just own a ship. That's a little outside of my realm of business.
He actually just owns a small canoe. He takes kayaking every
It's
3
a
weeks.
bit of a dinghy, actually. No,
It's a 2-plank raft.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I made it myself.
I was like, no, guys, it's just a raft made out of like a fucking.
Yeah, Briar,
A
you
log.
need my boat.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was asking if you had a bigger boat, because you seemed
It's-
very well equipped for aquatic travel.
Guys, actually, I got it. It's a raft made out of all of the dead wizards and witches, wands and staffs.
My
Oh my god.
No, those are like muraled in his apartment.
Yeah, they're right
Oh,
above the
no.
monumental fireplace.
Yeah.
They're decorative pieces in the lobby.
It was an underground fighting thing. It would be weird if I was open about my success in it.
Well, we go park Jamal.
Yeah.
It costs you 2 gold a night.
Well, I'm sure K2 can afford it, so I mean,
Not my elephant.
Uh,
I'm taking care of the horses.
I'd say your
I
name
was
is
gonna be
also
like,
on the
I was like,
lease.
I was gonna say, like, haven't you only been traveling in the carriage?
I've ridden the horse a couple times. I know how to ride a horse.
I just assumed that was exclusively like Briar and like Darkalion for a while.
There was at least one instance where, for whatever reason, one of them wasn't riding a horse, and so I rode it instead. It's just they've been hogging the horses.
You've wanted to teach the kids magic. You gonna do that from the horse?
I'm not saying like it's been recently. It's been the whole time.
Well, since we've apparently been hogging the horses from this point on, you are on it.
Sweet.
All right, fine. We'll make a chart of shifts then for you.
No,
So
I'll
that
just
you
stay in
can
the
have
carriage.
Whoa,
designated
whoa,
horse
whoa,
time.
whoa, whoa!
If it's going to be
I
an
never
issue, I'll just stay in the
agreed to
carriage.
this. Kamari and I have a bond now.
Oh, so the horse has a name.
Yeah, we were given
It always
this.
did.
We always had
The
names.
horses
This is
have always
Kamariga,
had names.
and this is Rashad. I'm like, come on, Atramir, they've been with us the whole time.
The audacity.
To be fair, I never ride them. I am not a very horse, compliant friend.
Atramir only learns the names of things he rides.
We've only been in the city like 20 minutes. I already don't like it here.
What do you mean? This is the only city we're never gonna have to pay to stay in.
Yeah,
Also,
but it seems to have generated this feeling of animosity between some of us.
Oh, I'm just messing with him. I'm slightly betrayed.
I
He's
don't
still
think
my
you are.
friend. But there's a small
realize
part of me that is quite hurt.
You realize I can find you blood in the city, right?
See? And now K2 with no problem. It's copacetic, right, buddy?
But no, I don't want to make the mistake of giving off the impression that I have an issue with K2 at all. I just find these set of circumstances somewhat humorous. It is taking some of the edge out of his image.
Yeah, like, as far as his reputation, it is severely now dinged by the fact that he owns a building in our private stables and isn't this edgy.
You're gonna shine a little less bright now, K2. I'm so sorry.
No. Anyway.
You gave off this very intimidating, interesting, like, weird presence, and now it is just like you're You've ruined it.
This
Said
is why they
wizard
tell you not to meet
duels
your
and-
heroes.
You said wizard duel, and we all painted a really, really gory, dark, cool, edgy figure, and then you just went and ruined it by saying you owned a building with a fountain.
I mean, I didn't
So-
design the
Regardless,
building,
okay.
if that helps.
It really doesn't. But lead on.
Lead on. Let's see what this building looks like.
Alright. I'll take him to the building then, to my apartment.
All right,
Apart-
you arrive at your building. Please
Apartments.
describe your building.
Okay.
No,
Josh just sounds like some generic AI helper.
I'm just fucking laughing.
You aren't here.
it's like when your
Alright.
friend who is a fucking.
So,
Drunk jock.
Take left at the cornfield.
do you guys want to see, like, the big, like, entrance? Or, like, it would be easier to just go and park the horses and just go from there?
Yes, let's
get
park the
full
horses.
experience.
Okay, I'm
Park the
getting a lot of
horses.
I'm getting a lot of park the horses. So we're gonna go around back. So you guys don't see the full splendor of the building right away as we go through the back entrance, because that's where the sliding door to the stables are. We
It's a
go
fucking garage.
leave the horses with stable master, which
A private state. Sorry.
he definitely has a name.
Jeffrey. For the time being, I will only refer to him as Jeffrey.
Hold on, let me look something up.
You mean Smith Williams?
Yes.
Will.
Jeffrey Smith Williams III.
All right.
First.
Okay. His name is not Jeffrey.
Damn it.
It's Godfrey.
I was close.
Even better.
There was a re at the end.
And as I give him the reign of the horses, I say something to him in a language that nobody understands.
Okay.
Are you
And
sure about that?
and
The
yes,
Ranger.
and he replies in that same language because it's the only language that he speaks. He came from the heartland, baby. All right. We then go from the stables in the back entrance, which consists of going through several service quarters, like there's just various hallways. You can see servants milling about, and I say, so the elevator is this way. Do you guys want to check out the lobby first?
You know what? Give us the full
Good
tour.
Lord.
Give us the full tour first. This is.
I'm gonna fall back a little bit to Atrimir though as we start walking. I'm gonna assume for the lobby, and I'm gonna be like, okay, don't steal anything here.
It's tempting, but fine, I won't.
All right. So we go out into the lobby, and it's full on hotel. There are people milling about in the lobby, going from place to place. There are servants carrying luggage around. You see, there is a doorman in a uniform that opens the door every time someone leaves or enters the building, and seems to always know the people's names.
I definitely
I'm getting
go
like,
over and leave and wait for him. I want him to open the door for me when I leave and come back in.
oh god, is his name Esteban?
Rama just will look at K2 and be like, did you buy a hotel?
No, I turned it into a hotel.
Oh God.
God.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna have an empty building. I'm gonna like try to make money off
Why
of it.
did you need an entire building?
Because it was available.
Yeah.
He saw opportunity.
It's the city of opportunity, baby. I'm not just gonna like sit in like a dark room somewhere. I'm gonna like have a source of income.
Do you have a twin brother who's a wizard?
I look over at my
Charles.
shadow. No.
Charles is going to get kick out of this.
Oh yeah, bring him along. I'd love for him to like maybe we could work out like a gift shop deal. That'd be cool.
I mean, he'd probably be up for it.
Right.
Oh God.
Right. Anyways.
So the doorman would have given Briar a quizzical look, but opened the door for her nonetheless. However, as you try to come back in, he does not open the door for you, and just kind of like stares at you, like, "Who is this
Who
lady?"
the fuck are you? Are you just going to leave her out there, or?
Oh, Herman, can you let in my friend Briar?
Herman.
Right away, sir.
It's good to know that he is not named Esteban, because that would just be
Ah. Herman, the name of a doorman, and also a lich.
What?
That's Dr. Chaucer's first name.
Oh, does he? Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Dr. Herman
How-
Chaucer.
that's a funny coincidence.
Yeah. The name of two very powerful entities, because the doorman Jews do not let you in.
I was very tempted to name him Norman after Kenan Thompson's character from one of my favorite SNL skits. What's that name?
Norman the Doorman.
For $10,000. What's that name? Anyway. Did you guys want anything from the kitchen before we go up?
I'm
good.
good.
I'm good.
Yeah, we'll pass, but thank you.
All right. Well, to the elevator. And we will go to the elevator, which is manned by the elevator operator, Levi.
Because he only
Alright.
operates a single lever.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those like old-timey elevators where you need like a guy that knows how to do the thing.
He's also got the white gloves.
Why not?
Yeah, sorry. Turns out it's a 7-man capacity, and the biggest one was us to stay behind. Sorry, Aftermath.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
not
like
that heavy.
it's just like an endgame, like, whoa, pow, maximum capacity. Hulk hates stairs.
I'm not that heavy. I'm only 225.
You're the biggest one out of all.
6'6".
I said seven men. The biggest one has to stay behind. You're the biggest one of us.
I'm only 6'6", 225.
That's bigger than most of us. Also,
Rama
seven
would
men.
just kind of like walk straight up to him, put her hands on his, and look like just straight up at him and be like, "You are big. It's be like that."
Even though 7-man capacity, we'd have to leave someone else behind as well. Actually, a few people.
At this point,
We
she's
also have
just
the
really
kids.
fucking with him.
Yeah. In any case.
Yeah, then she'll just walk off.
Rava
She'll
elevator.
walk into the elevator.
Oh, okay.
But
Assuming.
no, never.
Walk off. Remember when she? Oh yeah, shit.
All right. And then Levi will take us to the top floor.
Penthouse suite for the boss.
How many floors is your building?
What's the tallest building in the city?
He's gonna roll
Yes.
a D100.
One above, one higher than that,
Did you
please.
just say yes?
Yes, he did.
Because I don't want my hotel to be the tallest building in the city. That's a bit too much.
No, the Arcana Consortium is the tallest building.
Okay.
6th floor.
So, and I feel like the consortium's also like in like the center of town, so it's like at the pinnacle of the hill too.
Yes.
So we'll say a nice conservative 25 floors.
Oh my
Alright.
god!
Conservative.
I almost said 50. Be happy with 25.
You could have
Yeah.
just rolled a D100.
The Consortium is 35 floors, so...
Yeah.
So the consortium is 26.
But like the consortium is also like wide as well. It's not just one building.
Yeah,
It's like a whole campus.
Yeah.
So it's good to know
the
that
tallest
he had,
building exists in the Consortium.
Right. Which
So
probably it's the High Council's tower, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yep.
course it is. They only hold council on the top floor. Really fit a theme. God, how far up is this?
Levi just says top floor.
Yes. Ding, and doors open. Oh. Okay.
so it's good to know that he runs a Hilton.
That's right, guys. My whole plan was to turn Henry and Greta into Zach and Cody.
No! I hate it here.
I don't get it.
Oh, God damn it.
I
worry about
don't
it.
know. Just it's yeah. It's a yeah.
It was a great TV show.
Also, that was the Tipton, not the Hilton.
Well, I mean the
Same shit.
Tipton was like the fake version of the Hilton.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
shit.
considering London Tipton was modeled after Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa! Big shocker, big reveal there, everyone.
Whoa!
Spoilers.
Deep Zack and Cody lore here.
Yeah.
They
Really
couldn't
deep.
show this on television.
Oh, if you want to fucking go, Ryan, I can go for hours.
Mickey Mouse himself banned it from on high. He said, "Tell them I'll kill your family, bitch."
All right, and now for some fun, I would like everybody to roll a perception check.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just how gaudy is this fucking...
No,
And it's all within his rights to do so.
Thank you.
What about his lefts? Is it within his lefts?
No, his left
Can I see a 19 or a 15? Can I see a 19 or a 15? 19 or a 15. Going once. Going twice.
Fucking roll it already.
God damn it.
Yeah, see? You took too long and you let Reeland screw it up. It's your fault.
Alright, is this building pet-friendly?
Checks out. Edward's never been this high before and he doesn't like it. He probably looked at the window first and just,
So,
That is a good question. Is this building pet-friendly to Fenny?
It fucking better be.
I mean,
yeah.
he owns the building. Even if it wasn't, he could literally just make it pet friendly,
He's with me.
specifically to
Yeah,
Fenny.
he's with me.
I am also a dog person. You have seen my shadow beast.
That's true.
But that is
We've seen his dog.
Cool. So,
I'm sure everyone likes the wolf and the shadow dog. Whenever I make a bone puppy,
so anyone that
everyone's all
rolled,
offended.
so everyone that rolled a 17 or higher, would see a blur of movement, just as the doors open, as every like sheet that was hanging on furniture to like protect it over time is just like has been removed, and you see just a single maid standing there as the door opens. And I walk in and I say, "Good job, Lydia. Place looks great."
Glad
So-
you like it.
Alright, I need a description of how goddamn fancy this place is.
So, it's actually not as fancy as all of you are expecting. It's probably pretty fancy to like the characters. But it's like it's a penthouse. It's a wide open like room with like a window to look out over the city. But there's not like ridiculous like amounts of like gold inlay or anything. There's no like ostentatious like portraits. It's actually a surprisingly homey place.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
tastefully decorated.
Yeah.
Okay, so there isn't a giant oil painting of K2 in a military uniform.
A marble statue.
A marble statue. Ah, yes, my painting of me taking the bull by the horns. To show that sometimes you have to take the bull by the horns.
Have I told you about my new
Alright.
book, The Art of the Deal?
Here's my favorite painting of me with Darth Vader riding a Charizard.
What?
I don't know, man.
I don't
Anyway,
understand. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I gesture for the kids to come over, and I say, "Lydia, this is Henry and Greta. They're going to be staying here from now on. Treat them how you would treat me."
I'm realizing now, back when Edward during Watch was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do about tuition?" and K2 was like, "Don't worry
Yep.
about it. It's all coming back. It's all making a whole lot more sense all of a sudden."
Yep.
He's got 2 letters of recommendation in his back pocket.
I was like, "Oh, this is like a school where it's like if you just show promise, you're just in." No,
Yeah.
no.
It's
This
There's
shady
that nepotism on
motherfucker.
their side.
Nah, man. Like 90% of the students. Like that's why nobody knows magic. Is because 90% of the students are just rich kids.
Oh,
There's
jeez.
there's nobody actually
They know
magically
a
gifted here.
yeah, they know a cantrip at
Look,
most.
it's made the stone move. That's real great. Bartholomew, I'm the whole fucking classroom's on fire on my side.
Yeah, that's why K2 hated it here. It's just like, God, this is what we're catering to? Fuck, I could do that when I was a baby.
Yep.
Yes, I see your magic is high class, but you don't have as much money as I do.
And that's why K2 started doing the wizard duels, because they kept doing it, and he's like, fine, fuck you, dead.
No, that was
Where's
where
all the money now, motherfucker?
the underground wizard duels was where the real magic was happening.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
The rich kids bet on those wizard duels.
It was never about the
Absolutely.
money. It was about the thrill.
Edge.
Yikes.
Talking like a dude who doesn't have to worry about money.
Anyways.
Yes, sir.
Henry, Greta,
Yeah.
Lydia. I have known Lydia for a very long time. If
She was
you
actually
need,
my daddy.
no, she's not that old. If you need anything, she will help you.
Fruit basket.
Fruit basket.
Suddenly, just there's just like a whoosh of air, and then suddenly, like, Lydia's just holding a fruit basket out for the kids.
Holy shit, a fruit basket. Can I say that?
I don't
Language.
Holy shit, a fruit basket.
They've been around us for way too long.
Uh,
A small high five from Rava.
a slight face palm from Attribute. It's just like, god damn it.
Edward's just confused how she suddenly had a fruit basket. Just, what? Huh?
I'm rolling with it. No questions are being asked at this point.
Okay.
Are we all staying in this floor room area, or are we all gonna like split up and have our own? Just out of curiosity.
Oh no, like this.
I was gonna
The
say, how big is
penthouse
this
is-
like penthouse?
The penthouse is big, but I don't have rooms here for everybody. But I'm sure there's a few vacancies.
I mean,
You'll just look through the ledger.
the owner,
real
you
quick.
could authorize there to be vacancies.
Boots the way up to the
mean-
cold. Sorry.
Well, I
I
mean,
like-
not like that, but
I'd like to avoid kicking people out of my building, but like
yeah,
I do have a few people that just live here. Like it's not like not everybody are like travelers. Like
have
this
some
building
tenants.
is some people's home.
So he is a landlord.
It's all landlord.
I'll come back
Whenever
when we
we-
get out of this.
Whenever we have to introduce K2 as anyone now in the future, Adjumir, we're just gonna say he's our landlord. All right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Local land baron.
Yeah. Any city we go to, it doesn't matter. Where they're gonna be like, so how do you know each other? We'll be like, he's our landlord.
Yeah.
give me rent.
I mean, yeah, if you pay me to live here, I would be your landlord, I guess.
I'm not gonna pay you to live here. I'm just gonna
Then
tell
I'm
everyone
not
my
your
landlord
landlord.
regardless.
I'm
Nope.
just your friend.
Nope.
Friend who is landlord.
Exactly.
Friend who happens to be a land baron.
Anyway,
The land baron formerly known as K2.
so we have that order of business to take care of.
When do we go to the school?
Like I said, I need to pick up some supplies for the kids, and then we
Right.
ride over.
I
Do
take it
we gotta go today? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, best to get everything figured out
order.
as soon as possible.
Is there a deadline you hope to achieve before,
For
we
what?
have to get them in by a certain day or something?
Enrollment schedule.
I don't think so. We're still
Alright.
in like. It's still technically like winter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it hasn't been that long since we started this, and it was winter kind of when we started it, if not late fall.
Some supplies, and enroll the children. And
K2,
the rest.
do you know of a place here where I could acquire elven silk?
Yeah, I think it's been like for reference here. You guys were in Stone's Barrow like a month ago.
Right, yeah, it's only been a month.
Yeah, so which would have put you guys in Raverin like 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, we've been making our way across this continent.
We've
real
been
quick.
motoring.
Yeah, because you guys have spent the most time in Northshire and Keedividi.
It wasn't. We spent. No, it wasn't even that long. It was
Yeah,
like 3
well, a lot of
days.
it's been traveling because it was like a couple days in Serenia, a few days in
Yeah.
Stones Barrow. Yeah, so yeah, it's been about a month. I haven't
Yeah,
been
yeah.
keeping exact track, but yes.
Yeah. A couple days in Serenia, a few days in Brand, a couple days, like a day in Raverin. Yeah, we didn't spend a terrible amount of time anywhere, but except until we got to like Brand, Broshire, KDB.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
To answer Rieland's question, most likely there's some pretty good textile businesses around here. Are you looking for domestic or imported?
I think domestic would be fine. I don't need anything particularly extravagant.
I was gonna
just
say
need the-
imported is definitely gonna be more expensive because of it's from a different part of the world.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want anything labeled "Made in China."
I
The hell
mean,
is China?
No.
Made in Sarnath.
I mean, would
Yeah, Elven
no,
Swords
I
made in
guess-
Sarnath.
Exactly.
I guess for a city like this, there probably is at least a couple Elven spinners in somewhere.
Would you be able to help me find a good deal? I'm not one for haggling, but I feel as though that might be an area where you shine greater.
Oh, I thought I didn't shine as bright as I used to.
You fuck.
A gift for Gib is a gift for Gib. It cannot be denied.
Yeah, it is true that you tend to not be able to, shut up.
Edward's just like back in the elevator, just like, are we leaving yet?
My silk fleece.
Reelin, I will make sure you get the best deal in town.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
Because he owns the silk shop.
God, wouldn't that be weird if I just had my fingers in every business in this fucking city? No, I chose real estate.
All right, Kingpin.
It's like, is he part of the mob? No, he's a land baron.
No, he is the mob.
Are you calling me a land baron in character, or is that just Nestor?
That is just me.
Okay. Alright, well, do you guys want to get settled in your rooms first, or should we go get that stuff?
I'm more than happy to go with you, but I don't care if we get other people set up first, if that's what they would like to do.
I figured get it taken care of here so that we don't have to take care of it when we come back.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
Get the keys sorted out already.
Alright, then we will then leave the kids in Lydia's honestly over-capable hands.
Free childcare. Woo!
Yeah, and we will head back down to go talk to the manager, Reginald.
Oh, Reginald!
Did you just
I
pull up
disagree.
like fancypantsnamegenerator.com? And
Literally,
I
these
don't-
are just names I've come up with on the spot.
That's my father's name.
The only reason I looked up Godfrey, but I was going off of Jeffrey when I found Godfrey. So there you
Fair.
Influence was had.
go. I was like, yeah, sure. What's this name in? Yep. All right, cool.
Alright, so you go to Reginald, who is the manager, I'm assuming, of the building.
Yes.
Correct.
Is building man. Knock
Okay.
knock.
Come in.
Look who's back.
Oh god.
Shit.
How's it going there, Reggie?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Sounds so done with painting shit. Just like,
Like 5
we
seconds.
well, we had a nice run.
I'm doing good. I'm gonna be in town for a few days, maybe longer. We'll see what happens. These people here, as I gesture to everybody, probably still outside his office because, by his request, his office is not that big.
Rava just waves.
These
Yes, hello.
fine folk. These are my friends. They need some places to stay in the building.
Not easily doable. There are vacant rooms, enough for anybody to have 1 or 2 rooms for themselves.
Perfect. Does you guys want 1 each? Anybody want to bunk up?
I side-eye Zorsha.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Just just standing there,
I think we
waiting
all
for
looked that
the-
direction.
waiting for Briar, just not looking at her, just staring straight at Reginald.
Well, if you don't want to be bunkmates, we don't have to.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you ask anything.
That's a fair point.
She almost like snaps out of a trance and then looks at you.
You got me there. I didn't ask anything. Do you want to share? Or do you want your own room?
I'm okay sharing.
Hina, no.
Peter sat there just, Mom, what are you doing?
No working. No.
Mom, quit being so thirsty, God.
Did anybody else want to bunk up, or was it just those two?
I think having a room to myself will be just fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't matter. to me.
Yeah, good.
Like, I'm fine with anybody staying with me, but, you know, that's up to you. I'm good either way.
Yeah, there are several beds per room, so.
Oh shit! Really? Oh. Yeah, I'm not taking a multi-bedroom to just myself. No, fuck that.
Yeah, some rooms have, 2 beds, some have 3, some have 4, some have 8.
These beds bolted to the floor. Can they move?
Oh my god.
They are
What?
secured to the ground
Damn it.
to prevent people from taking them and also from creating too much noise for those above or below.
Please just give me a room at least 2 floors separated from hers.
Yeah.
Just pick a room. Here's the list.
He's actually gonna go into 25D?
Where I purposely wait for Reelan to pick a room so I can on purpose pick one near
Please
And
don't.
not
just
kill
to
him.
fuck. No, I'm just fucking with you.
They're coming in, we'll
Sixth-
pick one on
sixth
the bottom
ninth
floor.
Room.
6th floor, 9th room sounds great.
Oh boy.
Reland is just gonna pick a random room on the 16th floor and be done with it.
You didn't want the 4th floor, 20th room?
No.
I don't. I feel like we're like 20 rooms per floor is a bit much.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
That's that's not a lot of square footage per room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin's just gonna look after him and be like, "Can we share
Yeah.
rooms?" I need to make that very clear. Rooms.
With me?
No, Hatchmere.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, if you want, sure, cool. I can teach you Aquid.
But yeah, that would be fine with me.
No, if you want,
Sure,
we just
either
get
way,
on-
I'm with one of the guys.
I mean, either way, we could just get one on the same floor, so we can just keep in contact.
I mean, he did say there were rooms with like 8 beds. It's not like you're like packed in there like.
We could
sardines.
literally all share a room. Like,
It's literally like
Yeah,
it's
it's
more
like
of a suite at that
a
point.
suite style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's just like there's a central location. Everybody has like a little side room. It's not as
Okay, whatever.
spacious as
we
my
pick
top
then.
floor, but still.
I don't.
I mean, we could just go suite style.
Sure.
Sounds sweet.
There's an internal debate that Adrian is having. I wonder if we should like relocate from Stone's Barrow to here. He's like internally debating whether or not he should bring this up with his partner.
"Hey, this place is nice. I know my landlord."
Wouldn't have to stay in a safe house hidden away. Got a decent education system.
Please don't bring crime into my business.
There's already enough extortion going on here.
and that's when crime is like Reginald's, trigger word. He's a sleeper agent and just stabs K2.
Come to find out, Reginald's like, you don't want to say here. The prices
His
are
trigger word
assorted."
is actually Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia.
He
Let's
turns-
go backwards.
Oh god. He turns from Tim Curry to Joe Pesci.
Can we get Al Pacino?
Oh no, clearly.
Alright, so you're going with one of the king suites then?
Sure.
Alright. And there is one located on the 24th floor, the 23rd floor, and the 22nd floor.
Well, 24th, so we're least close.
Oh,
to...
did the Rustfelds move out? That's.
Yes, actually, they all died recently.
What?
Very tragic accident.
I like who
my.
just sounds so bored.
They were trampled by an elephant carrying a carriage.
Very
we actually ran them over as
What?
they were moving out.
What happened?
Vampire attack.
Just side-eye Briar.
Just like all of a sudden, I'm like, wow, this paint. This is a really nice color, K2. This wall. This is a
If only you
beautiful
could see the
shade of
grin on
like.
Darkalian's face at
This
that.
is a beautiful shade of like off-white eggshell. I mean, just chef's
Mhm.
kiss.
It's like, you've done a very good job decorating. Not gonna lie.
That is.
The carpet is very interesting suddenly.
That is really tragic.
It was quite tragic, yes. We just had their funeral actually yesterday.
When
The
did the attack
hotel
happen?
hosted a funeral?
Well, they were on their way back from Brand, and apparently got attacked in the night.
Oh my.
Hmm. When?
A few weeks ago.
Hmm.
I think they passed 3 weeks ago.
Just sort of
That's
looks to Briar and does the internal math to make sure we weren't involved.
3 weeks they passed, and they just had the funeral yesterday.
And we had to collect the bodies.
Who knows how long it took to find them out there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
What was the name of these people?
Rustfelds, which I came up off the top of my head.
Nice.
Just trying to make sure
The rust what, sorry?
Rustfelds.
Felt?
felt.
Ah,
Yeah,
so-
you know, like the fabric.
Yeah, perfect.
Just trying to do the internal math. Were we involved in that in any way?
Well, you guys were in Brand about 3 weeks ago.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's-
say, like,
Yeah, it's time. That's why I was like,
like
we-
Waverin was 2.5 weeks ago, so it's like.
We have an idea of who might have done it.
Huh.
The real question is what color?
What'd you do with all their stuff?
Well, a lot of the valuables were buried with them, per their
Sure.
request.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is still locked up in the safe.
When you say the rust felt like as a whole, how many were there? Was it just like a couple? Just like 2?
Or was the whole family on one suite?
Well, it was, husband and wife and son.
So no, like, next of kin come
How
to
old was
collect?
this? How old was the son?
I forget. Early teens.
Farrah's face sort of like scrunches up at that one.
He's such a long life ahead of him.
If there was next of kin, nobody's come forward, so your guess is as good as mine on that one.
Okay. So no uncles, aunts, or cousins.
Wow, that's just tragic news. Guess. Yeah, I guess if there's no next of kin, there's not really much we can do.
You said that there were things still in a safe?
Yeah, the safe in their room is still locked. We can't move it because it's a safe and it's secured in the room, and we've, nobody's been able to get into it because the lock got damaged at some point.
Got damaged?
Yeah.
What the fuck were these guys into that their lock got damaged?
Well, leading suspicions are that somebody broke into the room and attempted to take whatever was in the safe, but damaged the lock in the process. But
When was this discovered?
last week when we went through the room.
Huh.
What did the Rustfelds do? Like,
No, they
for
were-
work?
They were traders. They're
Hmm.
not originally from here. They're from one of the other continents around here.
What, did they have a specific commodity that they traded in primarily?
Not that I'm aware of. Just, odds and ends, different trinkets.
Did they travel often for trade?
No. They had a stand in town here that they would trade out of, and they decided to take a family trip to Brand, and I guess, well, that was the end of it.
Okay, at least.
This is our telltale choices catching up to us.
Mm-hmm. This sort of looks to K2 as like, at least your security is decent, that nothing was taken from the safe.
Just means that whoever tried to break into it wasn't much of a thief. Because, the room safes, they're well made, but they're not exactly, enchanted or anything. There's nothing...
They're not Fort Knox quality.
Yeah, I mean, plus, we have, a master key to the room safes. It just... I'm assuming it's so damaged that key doesn't work.
That's correct, yes. We weren't able to open it with the key, which tells us that at least none of the people that work here tried to break into it.
Well, we might have luck with Atramir.
What does that mean?
To open it.
He
If
has
you want
he has a wide range of skills.
And opening damaged safes is one of them.
My father
I mean,
was a
look,
locksmith.
look at him. He'll just put it in his mouth and crunch down on it.
That is...
Sir, are you
I'm-
sure we should keep him here?
He's fine. He's actually not as scary as he looks. He's a family man. It's actually kind of cute.
I like how he's like, should we keep this large man here who looks like he could, It's like, no, he's fine. It's that one pointing at Briar that we should maybe be concerned about in this situation. You don't know that, but
I give K2 and Reginald the look of like, I'm concerned that this man is like stereotyping me based on my appearance.
Welcome to the
No,
big
he's
city.
stereotyping you on the fact that K2 just said you were capable of chomping and breaking into a safe.
Need to work on your hyperbole there, buddy.
well, if there's no other fun news to relay, should we go shopping?
Yeah, we need to pick up some things. I just wanted to facilitate where they'll be staying. Oh yeah, I guess.
You're just getting pretty late. You sure you don't want to, rest for the evening? I'm sure you've traveled quite a bit.
Oh, how late is it?
Oh yeah, how late is it?
It's like 10 o'clock.
Oh, Jesus, okay. I
Never
didn't realize
mind. Shopping in the morning. Tonight.
Get those early bird specials.
Tonight, we go about the town.
I was gonna say, I was like, K2, wait, does that mean, do you have, like, a bar tab at, like, lots of places? Can we go get wasted?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, part of me...
A tab infers that I don't pay my debts.
yeah, that infers he's not current.
Well, no, but I mean, you could, like, you just have a tab, but there could be nothing on it.
Yeah, you could be like one of the regulars that doesn't get
just
charged.
An open tab that is just like periodically paid off. Okay.
I just look at him like, I've seen you drink. I wouldn't put it past.
It wouldn't surprise me if you were a regular who just doesn't get charged.
I have a few spots.
But we find the one bar that's run by Ted Danson.
Nah, dude, that bar is way too depressing. That's the bar you go to in the middle of the day to wallow in your horrible life.
Nah, K2's bar of choice has real life gladiator fights in the middle.
Oh no, that's
it's like an MMA pit in the middle of.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
the bar that's owned by Gilbert Godfrey.
Ryan, that bar's in Cardinals. We haven't gone there yet. Don't spoil it.
That's right, I forgot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that one actually I would believe to exist in Cardinals Retreat.
I told her about that yesterday.
Yeah,
God.
you did say that. You did mention that today.
Oof.
Alright,
well,
Part of me
I
wants to see what's in the
I guess it's not shopping time. I guess it's party time.
Yeah.
Out of character, I'm curious what the fuck's in the safe.
We can figure that out. We'll figure that out once we're done helping the kids for school.
All right.
Oh yeah, also Reginald, I'm gonna have a couple kids staying in my penthouse. Treat them better than you would treat me.
Sure thing.
Or else we'll put you in this guy's mouth and he'll eat you.
I
just
give her
clap
the look
at your
of, like-
mirror on the back. I'm like, I'm joking.
I am not like that.
I feel like Reginald's looking at Briar like, her too? Like between Briar and K2, like, are you sure, sir?
I am a happily married man. I would never bite a man's head off.
I don't know what one has to
Why?
do with the other, but alright.
Yeah, you
Like-
just hire your son to do it for you.
Is not helping this poor dude's anxiety.
Yeah, I feel like the more that we talk, the more Reginald's like, oh god.
Mm.
I'm gonna like take Atrimir out of the like room as we start like heading out, and I'm gonna be like, "Don't worry, Atrimir. We already know if there's anyone taking a bite out of anyone here, it's me." Like, I'm like, clap on the back.
Just loud enough for Reginald to hear. Alright, well.
It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Just more concerned every time one of us talks.
Internally, just
Are they taking the 21st, 23rd, or 22nd?
We'll just go with 24th, so they're directly below me. It's
Okay, so they're
Yeah.
taking the Rustfeld Suite. Okay.
that's what I figured.
There you
that's the
go.
rust. Fuck.
Yeah. I was gonna offer that. I was gonna suggest that anyway. So that works.
All right, I guess that works.
Oh, you
I
can
was-
work on it when we get
I
back.
didn't want to mess with the crime scene, but whatever, it's fine.
You assume a criminal cares about
It's
a
not a
crime.
crime scene. They didn't die
It didn't
here.
happen here.
No,
Well,
he
yeah,
means
well-
he means the theft.
Yeah,
He
the
did
theft.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at this point, I mean, I feel like there've probably been maids and shit through that room so many times now that.
that's a good point. Like it's like he did offer it, so they've probably already cleaned up the place for the next people to go in.
Yeah.
They just don't have the safe.
access to the safe. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good
They've
point.
actually put another safe in there that's open so that
Temporary
they can
safe.
use it. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It has a sign on it that says "Use this one, please."
Not the one with the fucking scratched off
Yeah.
turn wheel.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right. As you guys go out for your party shenanigans, we'll take a short break here.
Sweet.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna go take my dog out. I'll be right back.
we are back.
So you guys go out partying.
Woo! Let's go.
Yeah. Partying.
I thought we were going shopping for supplies.
We were
It is
going to
10
do
o'clock
that.
at night.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it turned out it was 10 o'clock at night. So instead, we're gonna go party and then do that in the morning.
After what happened with my last hangover, I don't get nearly as drunk as I normally do. Or drunk at all, really.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What happened with your last hangover?
I mean, I don't say that out loud, but I did kill someone.
uh,
So where are we going, or are we just kind of bullshit doing this, or?
well, what type of atmosphere do you guys want?
Take us to your favorite place.
What type of atmosphere do you guys want? Do you want loud party music? Chill vibes?
So Reelan is more a fan of the chill tavern vibes.
Chill tavern vibes. Okay.
Oh, so the loosey goosey.
Really? That sounds like a place I would absolutely expect fucking
Yeah.
party city.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, that sounds where all the loose people go.
No, you actually all the drinks are just for loose change. You just throw coppers at them and they're like, yeah, good enough. Works really well when you're drunk as fuck and you can't count.
It's the
Yes,
D&D
bingo.
version. It's the D&D version of residuals. Oh yeah, let's take our residual check to that bar down the street. They'll give us a free drink.
Alright, what do you want to drink? Fucking whatever, here's money. Alright. You just give them an amount of money and they give you a whatever is worth it to them, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, alright.
All
We'll
right,
take
well-
chill. We'll take the chill,
Chill
lo-fi tavern girl vibes. Yeah.
All right. So then I take them to a place. It's not necessarily a tavern. It's more of like a chill, like kind of like a smoking lounge type of place. But like you don't need to smoke to be there. see.
We're actually going to his wine club.
Yeah, that I own. God. No.
You actually go to the hotel basement.
No,
He just takes us to the hotel bar. Like, here we go.
yeah. Keiju doesn't own the winery. He just he has majority stake.
The hotel bar is the chillest place in town. No. Yeah, we'll go to like a chill lounge. Trying to come up with a name. No, that's bad.
The sedated muskrat.
Jesus.
Yikes.
You don't
I'm
get
trying-
much more chill than knock the fuck out.
Tranquilizer Terry's.
Yikes.
Yeah,
That's worse. That's worse than mine.
Oh, I know.
Ugh.
Okay.
Well, it's called the Griffin Roost.
Okay.
Alright.
Like I said, chill. Isn't?
Yeah, it's definitely not a place that you get roaring fucking drunk.
Yeah, it's not. It's a place you go, take some edibles, and zonk out for a few hours.
Dope. The epitome of chill.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Griffin's Roost it is.
All right. Unless there's anything drastic that you guys need to talk about while you're out partying, we can fast forward through it.
Assuming nothing happens while we're out on the town at night.
Nothing
our
that you
first
know of.
night back. Okay.
Well, I figured Briar was going to go feeding or something.
I'm sure she can find.
You
saw
think
well
for
that
one
worked
second
last
I'm
time.
taking that? Think I'm taking that chance again? Fuck no!
You sure? I mean,
That's a no for me, man.
Do it.
Oh no.
Actually, Briar, of all the places I frequent, this is probably one of the places more likely to have blood on tap.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, this is the place that like people come to like just do whatever. And let's just say you don't have to be a vampire to drink blood.
Mm.
Rylan just kind of shudders at that. It's like, ugh.
What, you never had a rare steak, Reelan?
I mean, I have, but I don't exactly lick the plate clean when I'm done.
Uh-huh. Just say this is a place for open-minded people. So they might
Yeah.
have something.
I will ask at the bar then. As long as it's not coming right from the person, should be okay. Not taking that chance right now. Not really confident in my own self-control.
man, what can I get? What can I get for you? You want a pint of blood? All right, that's cool. Here you go.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I just take it and I'm like, yeah.
Keep it real.
What the fuck?
The realist.
Yo, bro, you want some blood?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Here's your blood and here's a joint. Have fun.
It's like, what the fuck?
You don't like smoke? I get it. Take this. You'll be on the move.
Normally Briar would be like so into this place, but she hasn't. Yep, things are great right now in the mental, so you know what? Spends a lot of time staring into her cup.
At some point, like, without anybody noticing, K2 is just smoking, like, what looks to be like an opium pipe. Like, where did you get that? It was like, doesn't matter, man. You want some?
Normally I'd say yes, but I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you know my answer.
It's hell yeah.
Wow, Zorsha.
Listen, it's a chill way to get fucked up without getting absolutely fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Opium?
it's not actually opium. It's just an opium pipe, is what it looks like. What I'm smoking is some kind of fantasy drug that I haven't figured out what it is yet.
Yeah, it's called opium.
It's he's smoking the copium.
The copium.
Yep.
Even better.
Okay.
K2, are there ways of making money in this city for people like us?
Briar,
Yes, K2.
exhale.
Good
Are
luck
you
is hot.
asking?
It's
Like, are you telling me to exhale, or are you exhaling?
To exhaling because you can't see what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, are you asking me to exhale, or
No.
He says the word exhale.
I was saying the word exhale as like a dramatic
Yeah.
pause as K2
Okay.
exhales.
Gotcha. Okay, I was like, I'm not sure what's happening right now.
He felt the need to actually say the word exhale before he started speaking.
Yeah. This is the place where you can get money for anything.
Is there a guild hall here?
No.
I don't think there is a guild hall in Lurk. I think this is one
There
of
is
the cities
not
that
a guild
doesn't have
hall
one.
There is not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
But that doesn't mean people don't hunt monsters here.
Stonesbarrow, Brand, and Northshire that have guild halls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm up for some freelance hunting.
Honestly, I'm up for any type of freelance.
Yeah, I
Within
just
reason.
want money.
Yeah. Once business is concluded, we can hunt stuff. There's plenty of monsters that lurk in the urban environment as well.
I'm a little tired of being on the road. And besides, we have free lodging, so for once I'd like to, enjoy that when we
Frying
can.
ketchup.
Before we hit the road again and go somewhere where we have to pay again.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we hear K2 say, whoa, 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 free?
Who said anything about free?
I'll give you the friends and family discount. Oh, really? What's that? 0%. If you're my friend, you'd support my business venture.
It's only free if you stop calling me your landlord.
You gotta take the fun out of everything.
Alright.
Wait, what if I give you, 1 gold to pay for my stay? Then you're my landlord. How's that?
I mean, it's a heavily discounted price, but...
Are you turning down a whole gold?
Just so she can get to say the word.
I actually don't care that much. If you want to pay me a gold to call me your landlord, I am alright with that.
Reach into my pocket and flip to a gold coin.
Catch it.
Wow.
This
The
here.
thing she'll do. The thing she'll do
True
it for a
friendship
joke.
right here.
And that's how I got back to an even 20.
You actually were at 19 gold that entire
Yeah.
time.
I've been at 19 gold for the
Oh
longest
my
time.
God, you're welcome. If there was a way to get back to an even 20, I'm glad that was for a stupid joke. Then I guess we just head back eventually.
I figured out what I'm smoking.
Oh God, what is it?
So,
Finish.
it's called Dream Thistle.
Okay.
It is a substance derived from the sap that grows on dryad trees.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Okay, so he's not taking like peyote.
It might be.
That's not that. I don't think that's really a chill kind of thing, man.
Yeah.
That has a lot
Depends
of
on the-
different effects depending on the person. You know, someone might be having like a nice spirit journey. Someone's fucking fighting a legion of bears armed with machetes.
Look, I mean, we have a doctor next to us, so he might be able to figure out what's good to take.
I mean, all medicine is poison in excess.
Yeah, but I also don't traffic in things that aren't. Well, I haven't heard of it being used for medical properties, but I suppose it probably could be.
I mean, if anything, it could probably be used as like a mild anesthetic. Gotta calm people down while you're chopping their leg off.
I mean, that's true.
You want to get high as fuck before we amputate your right knee.
I mean, generally what's used is
Yeah,
alcohol,
just the knee.
but-
That's what they're gonna amputate. Just the knee.
just excavate the kneecap, and that's just the
Guys are
joint.
2
So
inches
there's-
shorter on one leg. Why is that? We took your kneecap. Good luck.
yeah. So they can't even. They just have to drag the leg.
It's just like Cotton from King of the Hill. They
Oh,
took
just took the chins.
chins!
I killed Fitty Man.
God. Alright, well, if nobody wants to talk about anything else, I guess we'll finish up the chill vibe and we'll just head back to the hotel.
Yeah, this is more of a night of decompress and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
De-stress.
De-stress, dematerialize, rematerialize.
Decompose.
scream at the void.
You beat me by 2 seconds.
Funny that it's the necromancer saying that.
Any users, you
Anyways.
retire to your separate beds for the evening. Just waiting for it. Come on, where is it?
Our separate beds, and then creak.
I was like, I wonder if I even need to say anything anymore.
I mean,
Look forward to it.
Well, considering
both
that
down.
you're still working toward it,
Considering
both down, so
considering
get
you
the
know
part.
you haven't asked.
Enough though, tonight she actually probably wouldn't. She would actually probably sleep in her own bed because, well, we're still thinking about a dead guy. And that's a little weird to be thinking about in bed with somebody else.
yeah, fair. She
fair.
she
Sorceress
sleeps
incredibly
restfully in
insulting.
her own bed.
Fair. You don't want to be the little spoon while thinking about murder.
I think
Committed
Briar's
accident.
definitely the big spoon.
I don't know about that.
I feel like it's a both situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I feel like they both seem like big spoon and little spoon kind of people.
They switch off, you know.
All right. Well, in that case,
In that case, Briar, make a wisdom save.
no.
Make a wisdom save against PTSD.
Yeah.
You all rest for the evening. Woo. And gain the benefits of doing so
Yay!
in your lengthy rest.
Restfulness.
All right. There is quite a bit of things you can do today. So what's the plan?
I mean, I guess
Well-
first on the list is supplies and enrolling the kids.
Yeah, actually, probably want to enroll first, then do supplies. That way, we're not lugging around supplies. Or I could just have them delivered to the building.
I mean,
Atramir, I can't hear you
Barely
inside
hear
the
you.
bathroom. Come into the common room.
Lowering the
talk.
microphone. Lowering the microphone.
After he just comes out eating the whole turkey leg, just like, what? Give him away!
I was gonna say, guarantee enrollment first before we buy the supplies, so that we know that they're actually in first.
What did you turn?
Yeah, what? Yeah, why
Yeah,
your
I was-
accent
I
change?
noticed that
I
too.
don't know. I don't do the accent because it's hard to do all the time.
Has all this living in style gotten to you?
No,
Only
but
been like
Picked up a bougie accent.
16 hours.
It's been 12 hours.
I don't do it all the time. But yes, he is vaguely European.
That covers a wide array of accents, brother.
My dearest wife, I write to you today to let you know I am now British.
Has our son committed any murders lately?
Fuck! I spilled meat tea. Josh,
Oh, wait, what?
you didn't hear Josh go? Oh fuck! I spilled meat tea.
No, because I was also saying something at the time, so I didn't register it.
Oh man!
I
Meat tea.
also thought you said meat tea, and I was like, oh.
No. Oh fuck. It was just so like, it wasn't even, there was no accent really, it was just like, oh fuck, I spilled me tea, and it just got lightly like Irish sort of lilty at the end, but that's it.
Oh, fuck, you spilled me tea.
Oh god.
This is why I didn't do. This is why I don't leave with it out the gate, because I know how you
It
guys
almost
are.
went unnoticed too, Tori.
No, I definitely noticed it.
That was so fucking, god damn it, alright.
Oh man!
Yeah, I
I-
definitely heard it.
This has been a
know.
great session of D&D, I must say, from start to finish.
It's just been
and
shit
now you-
posting ever since we got here. Anyway,
Yeah, let's go to the school first.
You now have a fuller picture of what Atramir's actual demeanor is like.
Okay. So you go to the school, into the registration office. That's right, there's an entire office just for registration.
Oh,
As most schools would have one.
See,
Right.
honestly, Josh,
student services.
K2 wouldn't go to the registrar's office.
Oh, fair, okay.
He'd probably just go talk to the dean.
Are we all gonna be allowed in to
You
see
go
the
find
dean?
the dean
Go find him, yeah. It's like,
in the
hey,
dean's office.
got two for you. Here you go.
Coincidentally enough, his name is also Dean. He's Dean Dean.
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah. I will walk up to the assistant to the dean, because I'm assuming there's like someone to like keep people from just walking into his office.
Yeah.
The name of the school again?
The
What is it?
Arcana Consortium.
Thank you.
Sortium.
And I say, hi. It's Cade Fulton here to see the dean.
Do you have an appointment?
No.
Would you like to set up an appointment?
Just let him know I'm here. He'll want to talk to me.
Okay, I can do that.
I think she's giving him
She
a look
just
of
like,
like, alright, you
stands
weirdo.
up, and then just like goes over to the door, opens it slightly. Sir, there's a Cade Fulton here to see you. Well, let him in.
He sounds so excited.
Alright, so we now need to get Corbin, fucking the dog.
Chaucer.
Yeah.
Chaucer and the
Just
Dean.
Dwarf and the Dean all in a room together.
Okay, they probably all know each other. Let's be honest.
I know.
Yes,
That's what I mean. We need them all in a room together so that I get to listen to Josh have a four-way conversation with himself in various levels of crazy.
Look, they all meet on Sundays for afternoon tea, you know?
It's tea
And cards.
Spilled me tea.
That's definitely Chaucer. Just, shit. It just
For
goes
fun,
right through.
please make this guy British.
Fuck, I forgot his ogre's name.
Monica.
Yeah. Monica, my tea! Whoosh! It just gets all four of them.
All right. So we go into the dean's office then.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
are we all out, or is it Joe's K2?
Well, you're all allowed in there because you're all there.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if it would be restricted or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're good. You're Gucci. You're
We
good.
just barge into places as a group at all
Yeah.
times.
I mean, we're all technically legal guardians.
You're all in this.
Define legal.
As in
They're
the
all
only ones
guardians.
willing to, as in the only ones willing to take care of the damn children.
What a couple of a-holes.
Anyways.
Any users?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go in, and yeah, there is. And do you have a character for this guy already made up, Mike?
I don't. I'm throwing that one to you unless you need me to come up with something.
Okay, I was just asking just in case you had something in mind.
I didn't know.
Literally,
Literally everybody that we've run into here has been made up on the spot except for Lydia.
Okay, fair.
Make him British. Just for fun.
You
No,
please
I'm
make him
definitely not
British.
making him British.
Damn it.
Aggressively Russian.
Welcome, comrades.
Would you like water?
Oh my
He doesn't
god.
have an accent.
Da!
He's just communist.
Da, in Stonesboro, water, vodka, same thing.
Oh yeah, you find an elf, sitting behind the desk.
Aggressively Russian elf.
I didn't say Russian. I just said elf.
I know. He's just, yeah, I know.
Hey, stop it! Don't you jump up on that.
just familiar jumps up on the desk.
Yeah.
Heck no.
It's my food. Stop it! Don't give me that.
Dad's in a meeting right now. You can come out later.
There you go, bud. There you go. That's my cheese.
I want to say that this is the actual Dean.
Oh
not
yeah.
Josh.
We're just all standing there, and I'm just like,
While
just
he's
give,
fighting with his familiar.
just give him a minute.
He's arguing with the cat. It's fine.
Cade, welcome. See, you brought friends this time.
Yeah.
Robert just like holds up both of the children and kids.
The kids we left.
You probably
Uh,
shouldn't.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind.
I was gonna say that we'll leave them there until I could make a case to the dean,
Make arrangements.
and then, yeah, don't want to drag them here. Just like
Just
on
get them all
very-
hopes up and then get disappointed.
yeah, on the very slight chance that they get rejected. It's doubtful, but there is a
There's still a chance.
yeah. It's not a sure thing either.
In the same way I did in Fizzledorf's office, I'm going to just like kind of slowly start perusing this man's office while they're talking.
See what levels of eccentric he has as decoration.
Do you have a
pretty-
name? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a pretty open area. It's like pretty bland and boring, apart from his like certificates that he has. Yeah, he's not that eccentric.
What's the name on the certificate?
Yeah, there you go.
His name, which is
Yep.
Oh,
You got it.
Alpha name generator.
Yeah, there you go.
His name is Alpha Name Generator.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah,
My
that's it.
name's
Peter
Peter
Griffin.
Griffin. Fuck.
Ah, crap. Um,
Griffin Magic.
Griffin McElroy.
Not.
all right,
Majeroy.
his name is Leolen Woodvale.
I'm sorry, what?
Leolen
Leolen?
Woodvale.
I don't
Woodvale.
know.
Linoleum
He goes by
Woodvale.
Leo. Yeah. His friends call him Leo.
Leo. Okay, that's easy to remember.
Oh god.
But I was also a student here, so I would know him as Dean Wood. What was it?
Woodvale.
Woodvale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woodvale.
Got it.
You got this.
His detractors call him Woodvale.
Ah.
Alright. Well, Dean Woodvale, it's been a while.
It has.
I've come today on a bit of business. Don't worry, I'm not trying to re-enroll.
Leo, I've
Thank
come to
God.
make a bargain.
Yeah, Leo, I've come to make a bargain. However,
No. Time reset.
I do have 2 young wards that I believe are very gifted in the magical arts, and I would like to enroll them.
Alright, what are their names?
I just realized I don't remember.
We don't have a last name.
Yeah, we don't have a last name.
You don't have
It's
a full
fine.
name.
I'll just say
The rest.
Henry and Greta.
Think he's gonna. Does he need a
And
surname?
are these your children, or are they children of your friends?
They are children under our protection.
Legal guardians.
Legal
I mean-
guardians. Okay, so what's their
Sure.
last name then?
Ooh. Oh, well, isn't this awkward?
Henry and Greta Mirror.
Mirror. It's a strange last name, but fair. I've heard stranger.
No. We've come across them under strange circumstances, so.
Right.
Doesn't sound
Okay.
kidnappy at all.
And
Hmm.
are they magically gifted?
They are each magically gifted in their own ways.
What do you
They're
mean by that?
special children.
Greta has a propensity for magic that I have not seen, well, honestly, since myself.
Oh boy.
You can see the
That is a
concern, just like,
mood.
shit. Yeah.
He's like, alright, here it is, round 2.
Fight.
Technically rounds 2 and 3.
Okay, and what
Well-
about Henry?
Henry is a very special case. I've worked extensively with him, and he has been able to create magic without speaking whatsoever.
Are we talking like basic magic, like non-semantic spells, or are we talking, or non-verbal, I should say? Non-verbal spell.
He's found I've worked with him, and we found a workaround that he's been able to employ in order to cast spells that require verbal components without uttering a sound.
And what is this workaround that you found?
Well, it is a special language developed in my home country for those that do not have the ability to speak.
Oh. Strange, never thought of that as a concept for magic.
Yes, I never tried it myself until I met Henry. But it's worked for him. It's worked for me. And I think it is a new form of magic that even people with disabilities are able to employ.
That's how Dad did it. That's how American does it. Worked pretty well so far.
Shut the hell up.
That was really good timing, Dexter.
I mean, the theory is sound as long as you can fulfill the words. I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Considering the weave is manipulated by intent more than anything else.
After all, magic words are just made up words anyway.
No.
That is fair.
Each
It's
casting
magic,
the
and
spell
I feel like
is
magic in its
individual to its
entirety is
caster.
made up.
Yeah. In a certain essence, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you have it. You have one prodigy and one special case that is breaking down barriers.
Special case / pioneer, one could say.
Don't push it.
He said it, and I feel like K2 was thinking it.
Alright.
It's
Well,
like,
I'm sure
already
you're
done.
aware of the cost of admission per child.
Oh yeah, I will cover the cost.
Perfect. Anything else?
I don't know, you want to catch up or something?
Do we have to right now with other people in the room? My life is very private, Kate. You know this.
No. No, we don't have to catch up. I was just being facetious.
Good.
We can leave.
Okay. Remember to get supplies as well.
I am aware. Thank you, Dean.
You're welcome. Stay out of trouble. I know you won't, but stay out of trouble.
Do you happen to know if there's any trouble anywhere that might need, trouble that might need cleaning up?
Yeah,
this one right here.
Wow, what the fuck did you do to it?
It's fine. So she does bring up a good point. I have joined a group of adventurers doing odd jobs, mercenary work, hunting, whatever.
You don't say that you've joined a group of adventurers.
I'd like to imagine all of us just put our hands up and slightly wave. Join this group of adventurers. Hello.
Hi. We don't have a name yet because we can't decide on anything.
We don't let Mike name us.
Anyway, do you know of anything going on in the city that we could help out with? Idle hands and all that?
Nothing that I know of, but I don't really, keep track of everything in the city. I'm more focused on the school.
What about the school? Does the school have anything going on? I'd hate to enroll 2 kids in a school that has a few problems.
I'm surprised he doesn't go, I don't like what you're insinuating.
Well, If you care to know, no, the school does not have any problems. However, there has been a
Hides instant reports.
recent development that we would need investigated.
Oh yes.
Well,
And what is
Recent
this recent development that has nothing to do with the school?
nothing at all. It's none of the school's business. However, about 8 students went missing recently.
That's
What's recently?
Yesterday.
All at
Right.
once?
Yes.
Where?
Good question.
you've ruled out truancy and skipping.
Well, these are like missing from their beds, missing. Like, they went to bed, and then they got up for roll call, and were gone.
They didn't like sneak out a window.
That. I mean, even if they snuck out a window, they would still be seen.
Any correlation between the kids? Were they all in the same room? Did they know each other? Or was it just random?
Common fields of study.
As far as I know, it was random.
Random.
I don't keep up with their personal lives. Maybe they knew each other, maybe they didn't.
Okay.
Some of the class schedules.
I mean, they were all young women, if that helps.
Oh,
Mm,
that's
Yes.
Strange. Okay. Well,
do you have? I don't know. I guess looking at student records might be a breach of privacy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yeah.
giving us permission to look into this?
You have full permission to investigate their missing whereabouts, yes, and hopefully bring them back alive.
and if we were to
In
find
one
their
piece.
whereabouts, what would be the reward?
I suppose you do want compensation for that. We can have a form of payment delivered to you at your residence. We could give each of you honorary courses on magic, apart from UCade, as everybody refuses to teach you.
I just don't know what did you do.
This is the point where Edward just
I've just, K2
Right.
just has a grin on his face.
I mean,
When you say
only-
payment delivered to residents, what is that?
You give us a residence, like location, and we deliver a payment to that place.
What would
So
that
if you
payment
wanted-
be?
Well, it would be currency.
How
I think
much?
she's asking amount. Yeah.
Oh, amount. I think we can agree on 300 per person.
Would we all
Like-
have to make an agreement carte blanche, or would this be payment decided per individual?
Oh, I'm assuming that you would all just take the deal or leave the deal.
Yes, but
I think he means if some of us want money and then others want
yes.
studies.
Oh, the course. Okay, yeah, I see what he's saying. Yes, you can pick one or the other.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like,
Can we choose
And-
later?
And
Sure.
what about me? As you already put, nobody would teach me. Not that I would need it. And
I feel like that said with some resentment too. It's not that I need it.
and I'm not exactly interested in money. as you can probably guess.
Could offer him tenure.
I
I would
I
rather
don't-
die.
I don't think they're going to let him teach if they didn't want to teach him.
I'm just
How
laying
about
out
this?
all the options.
We will allow your prodigy and special needs children.
There's a look of resentment.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're just looking at him a look
I
like,
feel like some of us
no.
narrow eyes like,
no.
what?
An extra course each semester for them to study at.
So basically, you're offering me a discount on their tuition then. Paying for one less course.
Yes, and these would be courses that would be normally reserved for wealthier individuals.
Feel like a bunch of us narrow our eyes.
Yeah. And we're definitely like,
The fuck does this say? Reserved for the wealthy.
yeah, just reflexively muttering in Elvis, just have courses based on wealth student.
He's like, I got it on your merits, sir.
It's definitely a mutter of like, what the fuck?
This is not how education is supposed to run.
You have something you can give us so that when we're investigating, if people ask questions, they know we have your permission.
Yeah, I will announce it to the staff.
Over the intercom.
How about as payment for me, more advanced courses for the children, so they don't waste their time here like I had to my first couple of years.
Ooh.
So you want me to start them off at basically a third-year student? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they're already at that level, so yeah.
All right, I can agree to that.
Good.
I feel like there was a butt coming on with that, honestly.
Yeah. I felt like I was like, there's a catch in there somewhere.
I think it's more just the tension in the air.
Yeah.
Man, I don't.
As he
think they're
basically said, you are not wealthy, and you have some interesting cases.
Well, yeah.
Ryan, you were saying something before Nestor cut you off?
Yeah. I'm not particularly interested in courses per se, but access to your library would be valuable for me.
All right, you can have 1 week's pass to the library.
And we're just. I can agree to this.
If I were to take courses in magic here, what exactly would you be able to teach me exactly?
K2 journaling, nothing is bullshit.
Well, I'm assuming that you know what magic is.
Yes.
So you don't have to go through the introduction of what is magic 101.
No, I am
Um,
able to cast some magics myself.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, good. Then you don't need our courses.
Yeah. So we can skip the preliminary classes for you then, and you can learn from any of the first or second half first year or second year courses.
What exactly would those entail?
Do you want me to get you a course list?
That might be good.
I suppose yes, but moreover, I'm wondering what the end result will be. What will I be able to? What will I walk away from this place being able to do?
Well, that varies on each person. Some people pick up magic easily through books and writings and teachings and things like that. Some just know it and can innately learn magic that way.
Grim gesture to K2.
Some people spend 14 days meditating in the snow and learn magic that way.
Some people read.
Some people try to do
books.
magic and
Find it.
just can't.
Mm.
So, I mean, if you already know magic, there's a good chance you might learn a little bit more magic, or maybe the magic you know is limiting. Maybe you only know the type of magic that a god grants you. Or, as we've seen, you sold your soul for some information, and tough luck.
I mean, so out of character. I mean, a ranger's magic is learned, right? It's not like gifted by a god or anything.
Your magic is prepared from a unique list. So it is not God-given, but you can't learn additional spells like a wizard can.
Okay, I guess that was what my question was. Was like, as a non-traditional caster, would I be able to learn new spells or techniques from like classes here, or would I be better off just taking the money?
I mean, unless
out of character rules as written, no, you would not learn anything from taking a course here. However, that is not what I said.
However, homebrew.
it might give you like magic initiate or something. I don't fucking know.
Alright, well, I'm back to being interested again.
Yeah, the realms were not, hey, none of you are wizards, so you can't learn anything from this school. The pre-qualifications were, you pick a course, and you take that course.
Okay.
Yes, just funny.
Yeah, I'd like to look at the class syllabus, please.
For which class?
What?
Or do you want the course list in general?
Yeah, get the course list. I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can get you a course list. I'll have that delivered to your house.
Thank you.
I just like the idea of Edward taking necromancy course. Just like, now this is how you do necromancy, and then Edward just walking up, just raising a corpse.
Drops the dog and is like, all right.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, done. It's that easy.
And like you said, we can figure this out after
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah.
If we succeed, so we have time to think about it.
Yeah. I think we can obviate any questions about the potential reward and focus on other questions people might have.
Mm-hmm. Like, what are the names of the 8 students, and where can we find their rooms?
Yes, I will have that information sent to you.
Thank you. I feel like he does probably know their names. I feel like it's a Josh.
It's either a Josh thing or confidentiality.
Well, no, he's gonna give us their names eventually. We have to know who it was.
Well, yeah, but
student
maybe,
A.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to say them because of the
Girl
spies.
A, girl
Yeah,
B,
Can
girl
we go
C.
down into like some sewer system and try and find them? Girl, hello.
Women, kidnapped women.
Girl F.
We're not looking for you. Back in the dirt.
Oh Jesus.
No,
Wow.
All right. Well,
That's the wrong character. That's Gorbass. Hey, we're not looking for you. Go away.
Is that everything, K2?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I guess we should go get the stuff for the kids, and we can, I don't know, come back.
No.
We'll have the information delivered to you.
Do you have a time frame on that? Sooner the better.
Within the next hour.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, that gives us time to go shopping. Woo!
Yay! Leave. Just look to get out of earshot. I now understand why you don't like this.
Yep.
Classes based on the wealth of the student. That's bullshit.
Yep.
Not
And
even
you know,
formally educated.
I took a couple of the rich kids like classes just to see what the big deal was about. It's it's the most inane bullshit ever.
It
Like,
is
Oh,
easy A
it's
classes.
just
because the
status
richest,
courses.
yeah, the rich kids have the least like propensity for magic.
It's just courses for status.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah,
It's
basically.
the
Like, magic is such like a scarce commodity that like if you know just like a little bit of magic, that makes you a exotic wonder.
So
Gross.
why do you want the children to go here?
Because even though this is a cesspool of entitled elite assholes, there are a small number of people here that are gifted, and with their help, they'll be able to grow into skilled spellcasters.
So basically, the majority of the people here are shit. But
I would just
the few
like
that
it to be
aren't will
known
actually teach them.
that I am not above kicking the shit out of snot-nosed teenagers if I find out that anyone bullied either of them.
Agreed.
Just
I
saying.
don't think any of us are necessarily above that.
I'm
Ag-
definitely
ag-
not.
Agreed. As a parent, I will beat the shit out of any teenager who says anything.
Although, to be entirely fair, all that those kids need to do is flash that mirror and send most of them scattering.
I'm hoping
It doesn't come to that.
with these advanced classes, they won't have to rely on the mirror anymore.
I hope so too, but
Mm-hmm.
Listen, in a pinch, the mirror is a wonderful thing.
Agreed.
it does tend to cut at people's confidence when they all of a sudden get punched by something coming out of a mirror.
Yeah.
The,
Thing fucking hurts. My ribs remember it very well.
Hey! I think one of them's still broken. Yeah, they're going to stay like that for a while.
It was not fun.
You missed, Joe. You missed the as a parent. I will beat the shit out of any
No,
teenager.
he didn't miss it. Nestor, have you heard of quotes taken out of context? You've just been taken out of context.
I mean, yeah, still. But I mean, even with as a parent, I will beat the shit out of any teenager who says anything. You left out the whole "to my kids"
Yeah.
because I mean that right there, I will beat up
punch.
kids because they talk.
Nah, beat up the teenagers. Beat them all up. They didn't got anything worth listening to say or listening to say.
Henry is safe.
I will say, while we are here, I do plan on getting some answers as to the Echo situation.
Oh, it's highly doubtful you're gonna find any answers on your condition here, because I spent a lot of time here and I didn't find anything close to what's going on with you.
You have basically, you're saying since you have no idea, you doubt they have any idea.
No.
Is the faculty really that
They're
incompetent?
all pretentious fucks, man. Look at the
Oh.
dean.
Most of them are pretentious fucks, yes.
Are any of them actually useful?
A couple, yes.
Oh, I assume that's students and faculty, not just necessarily students.
Well, all the students that I knew here have probably gone home by now. It's been a few years. Probably graduated, gone back to live their lives.
You don't think one guy just got held back the entire time you were away?
Is
I
this
mean-
school like the focal point of the city?
I mean, it was definitely better back in the day. It was supposed to be a place of higher enlightenment. And
then money got involved.
then money got involved, and they
Money ruins
started.
everything.
Yeah, they started just
Does
welcoming
sound good.
in every person that could pay enough to get through the door.
Leaving actual potential prodigies with nothing.
Oh no, there's there's a few scholarships for
Yeah.
those that are truly gifted. Like I wasn't the only prodigy that came here.
Right.
Like I knew I knew a girl that was she had a propensity for healing magic. Like she could like fix anything.
But powers in the same vein as yours, where they just kind of happen. You just kind of have an understanding.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit and study like I do, or like they say they have to.
I mean, I studied, but like studying didn't make me a better mage.
Right.
I just understood more of what I was doing. Like,
Right.
like you could run, anybody could run, and then you could study about how your muscles move after the fact. It doesn't make you run better most of the time, but like you understand it. That's how magic is for me.
Yeah, the key thrust is that you don't have to. You just have an innate understanding of how to do it, but not necessarily how it works or why.
That's correct. Yeah.
Anybody can tell you how to break a leg. It's being able to understand the actual, like, how to perform the leg breaking.
You're doing great.
Why bones break?
Yeah.
You really like to bring up the leg breaking thing.
It's a very good analogy I found sometimes. It gets to
I
the
mean,
point.
I feel like my running analogy was good enough.
I mean,
I feel
yeah.
like the running was pretty good, yeah.
Anyways, we might want to go and collect these supplies before we have to be gallivanting off on another investigation.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will head down to ye old magic shop.
Literally called
With two P's and an E at the end. Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely go to like
Shop P.
the place to get supplies that is definitely more like more quality for your buck than like just like the place the rich kids go to because it's flashy. It's like these kids,
Homespun cloaks, hand-grown wands.
yeah, they're not gonna like pretending to be rich kids is not gonna help them.
This is the. It may not look flashy, but it will last you.
It's gonna last a lot longer than fucking Jimothy's fucking
Diagon Alley!
wand of pure obsidian.
I don't know. I think I would trust a man named Jimothy. He sounds like he came from down south. Well, I tell you what, this wand will last you 25 years.
No, see, Jimothy is spelled with a G and two E's at the end.
Oh, never mind.
Jimothy?
Present.
Never mind. I see your point now.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I pick up supplies for the kids as well as a couple things for myself.
Yeah, fair enough. It would
Yeah.
cost you like 2 gold.
Oh, sweet.
That's fine. Put it on the hotel's tab. He's got enough equity in that shit.
This is when we find out that he's actually just been billing stuff to the hotel and not to himself, and writing it off.
I mean, he did write a check.
That wasn't even the hotel. That was a bank.
I know.
We haven't even talked about the bank yet.
No, we haven't. We haven't had time
Or a reason to. I think we.
or
I'm
yeah,
not,
or
not
reason.
planning on bringing it up either.
Nope.
All right.
Anyways,
Yep. Supplies. I don't know. Probably like some like school clothes, right? So they're not like wearing their traveling clothes.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely need new clothes.
Yeah, we should
yeah.
get some new clothes.
just buy them. Yeah, just
Get them, yeah.
Take them on a nice shopping spree. You know.
Go to the campus store and get the uniform. Because you know these fucking pretentious.
Oh
fucks
yeah,
have a
you,
school
they
uniform.
absolutely do.
Oh, definitely.
How much is one uniform? 500 gold! The fuck?
No, it's only 15 gold.
Yeah, that's more like it.
It's mainly the blazer with the fancy crest.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. These are all rich fucks.
Yeah, but 15 gold is still an upcharge on a fucking uniform.
Yeah.
I mean,
For the
fair.
for the uniforms, I'll just charge that.
Okay.
Put it on the hotel card.
Not once again, not the hotel.
Just writes another check.
The hotel makes money, which goes to the bank, and
Where
then
K2 spends it.
and then I spend that money.
Yeah, you don't need to charge it on the hotel.
Yeah, I get a certain percentage because I'm the owner, and then money.
While we're out here shopping, I try and see if I can find a place that sells a map of the high city of Lork.
Oh, good luck.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
I love maps.
That
I know.
doesn't mean you know where to look.
I know.
Mhm.
For all you know, none of these shops have signs in case you just knows everyone here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yep.
Call it.
Plus 7, wow.
Yeah, I'm looking for a map. High city of Lork. Fuck, get her. Just guard.
Get her.
Get out of here!
15.
Yeah, you didn't even
Don't
need
want
the
to count it.
disadvantage. You still rolled the 1. Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah, as far as you're aware, no maps of this place exist.
God damn it! What is with these places? What is with cities not having maps?
After a while, I
Espionage.
realize what she's trying to do, and Briar.
Huh?
You're not gonna find a map of this city.
Why?
This city is constantly changing. It is a melting pot. It is a melting pot of various cultures constantly buying and selling each other's things and building new stuff on top of the bones of old things.
Right. It wouldn't make sense to make a map if in the next year it's going to be changed so dramatically that the map becomes invalid.
Try the next month.
Oh, God.
That's how
That's
fast
what-
the turnaround can be sometimes
I'm-
in the city.
I mean, I guess I'm not terribly surprised. Sonath to have something like that, but not that quick. Things change, but those are the course.
I'm gonna
Larger
have
maps.
better luck finding a map of a city that isn't on any maps. I'm gonna have better luck finding a map of Cardinal's Retreat than and it's not even on maps.
Fuck, the thing
Is
is,
it on MapQuest?
I am literally on MapQuest, yes.
the fucked up thing is, Tori, Atramir knows a guy. You just have to ask him.
That's great.
Bullshit.
Atramir is just our guy. He's
Yeah.
our guy that knows
He's
a
our-
guy.
He's a guy that knows a guy, yeah.
Alright. 8 children missing in the same. Well, students. I guess we can't discount the fact that it might not be children.
Mhm.
I feel like, I mean, maybe it's randomness, but I don't know about that.
8 young girls in the same night?
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't really scream random.
Well, yeah,
And it doesn't exactly
I mean,
scream sneak out for fun.
it's theoretically possible, I suppose, but it's very unlikely. I mean,
As long as we can get back
Right.
there within, like, if we can get back there today, there's a chance that I might be able to find something. But if it has to be within the 24 hours of them leaving.
Well, we could drop off the supplies at the hotel and head over there now. But no,
Sooner the better.
should be.
Wait, I
should
still need my silk.
Oh,
Do you need it now?
yeah. Can it wait till we find the missing women?
Hell, and then
I
you'll have more
figure
money.
since we are already here, I mean, is it going to be that hard to find?
We're at the the school store.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we're like Elvish Silk is gonna be a completely different part of the city.
That's in the trade center that you went through to get here.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, Reelan. Like, again, we have free accommodation. I'm not milking this before
If
we
I'm
get back
getting
on the road.
a week pass to the library, I'm
Yeah.
using a week to study
Yeah.
everything I can in that fucking library.
I could use a break from traveling, not gonna lie.
That too.
Fair enough.
So you'll have plenty of time to get your Elvish Silk. Don't worry.
And I would argue you would probably want some more money in your pocket before you go buy it.
I mean, well, yeah, we can see, but we do have.
Alright,
more
to the
questions.
hotel. Lead on, landlord.
All right,
I mean, you pay you the gold.
Yep. back to the building.
Oh yeah, you didn't read the contract I made last night and forced you to sign. It's 1 gold per instance.
K2, is there a name for your building, by the way? Or is it literally just called the building?
Uh,
I'll let you think on that one.
Hold on. Let me look. Yeah, let me look something up real quick. Um. I feel like you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. The name of the building is, it's called Bailey Hill.
Huh.
There you go. And you guys actually get the name of the building as we go in through the front this time, which is a lot grander looking than the back entrance. And Herman opens the door for all of us.
All right. And as you enter in, Herman looks at all of you, but mostly at K2. Is, Cade, sir, there was a letter delivered for you.
Like today?
Well, like recently, yes.
Probably the school. They said an hour.
Yeah, I guess. Guess that would make sense.
Open the letter and just 7 days.
See, yeah, my first thought was, who knows I'm in the city already? Holy crap, that was fast. Like, oh yeah, duh, the school. That makes sense.
You're making yourself.
K2 internally just like, who the fuck? Oh, right.
Oh right, the one group of people that I actually went to talk to. That makes sense.
The place we
Alright.
were just
Yeah.
at.
Be
Yeah.
concerned if you open the letter and it's not from them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll take the letter and take a look at it.
All right. So
What language do you speak?
that'd be fucked.
I mean, we can't assume it's from the.
There is the list of the missing students in the group notes.
Ah.
God. Some of those are really aggressively white.
Yep.
They all are because they.
We don't have last names? What the hell?
I'm surprised that
Nope, no last
Sandria
names.
isn't spelled with a Y. I'm a little upset by that.
Shaylee.
Oh, sorry. Let me correct
Gwendolyn.
that.
Thank you,
I know he's gonna put it at the end or like the beginning.
Sandria. Nice. But it's fine. I don't. It doesn't.
Can-
As long as there's a Y in there, and then there's just Annette. Like,
I was gonna say there's got to be a Y in Annette, so that it's a Y in every name.
no,
Sorry,
it's better that way. It's better with them all having a Y, except for Annette, and then it's just like
Any
Net.
Any net.
Annette.
We're just looking for a net. Any net. Any net.
Annette.
Oh my God.
She's a fisherman's daughter.
Didn't say where it had to be, so.
Stay away from Annette. She catches everything.
Right.
She has a very
Alright.
poor immune system. It's
Alright, I'll
tragic.
put that one back. Annette.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just funny. It's just like Sindria, Emmeline, Sylvie, Kaylee, Gwendolyn, Ashton, Shaylee, and Annette.
Annette. Oh man.
Yeah, by aggressively white, I definitely meant Ashton. Throwing
Yeah.
a Y in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Ugh.
Ashton, Shaylee as well.
Shaylee, yeah, that one's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
God, I went to
Pretty
high
bad.
school
Kaylee.
with Ashton.
They're all pretty. A couple of them are bordering fantasy white, but they're all screaming white.
I mean, I read Gwendolyn and I think Dark Souls, so you know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is where we're gonna end it, but I do need to go to bed.
Yeah, we'll end
Probably
here.
a good plan.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Sounds good. So I'll end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yikes.